All right. Hello, everybody.
Hello,
Welcome.
everyone.
Yeah, and so the way this works, things start off like a normal
We're not
Ocarina of Time
really
run, pretty
playing anything tonight.
much. This is gonna be like if you've seen one before, it's not gonna be anything
Nope,
special.
Good.
we're doing a watch party for Summer Games Done Quick,
Down to 0, and
Yeah.
which is an awesome charity stream. It's a speedrunning charity stream. We'll probably have to
So
explain that a lot
We're
tonight.
gonna have a lot
Yeah.
to talk about in a second.
There we go.
So
Let's
this
go full
would
screen with it.
probably be a good time for a donation or two if you've got a couple.
We were watching a Paper Mario speedrun. And if you're confused about what's happening on screen right now, it's part of the plan.
You know, I'm trying to think if maybe I should take off the overlay stuff.
Oh wow, that's a bit.
Hey JCog, super proud to see you live at GDQ.
Nah, it's fine. I think it's fine.
Okay. Yeah, because you can still see the total and everything.
Best of
Yeah.
luck during your run, and remember, don't lose to Gooba King this time.
Can you believe they're almost at 300,000 already?
Yeah, that is nuts.
Speaking of which,
So
what is your running
what?
question?
What
That's a good
exactly
question.
is
Do we
this
have
run?
any,
It's
like, any
a
other bonus runs?
Paper Mario
That's
and
what I was
Ocarina of
gonna
Time
say.
run.
Grand Theft Auto 3
Yeah,
coming
so
up tomorrow.
apparently they switched cartridges
Sure,
in the
can I
middle of
push
the
that?
run.
Absolutely.
Let's go.
Like, they're using Ocarina of Time
I could
to
probably do one more.
store information into like the you know how
$25
Nintendo
from Mama Moose.
like released
Says
that
big hugs
little
from Mama
cartridge
Moose.
that like the
Thank you,
expansion
Mama
pack.
Moose.
Yeah, I used that when I was a kid.
So apparently like that'll store
Okay,
information
so
from
things are about
Ocarina
to
of
get
Time.
started. So first thing that I need to do
And they
is
will use that
actually,
stored
pre-normal
information later
Ocarina of Time
in
things. I need to get the Kokiri
Paper
sword,
Mario.
and then I need to collect
What?
some rupees so that I can buy
Yeah,
a Deku Shield
I know.
and a Deku Knife.
Just watch.
Also, I love how the resolution is so low on this feed. Like, look at that. That's like worse than
I
on the
know.
N64, isn't it?
It's probably
It's probably the capture card they're using.
yeah.
Because I know
See,
it
they
didn't
do
look that
that
bad on the
actually.
N64. Yeah, I know. I do it now.
I know. I'm teasing you.
Thank you for finding that.
We're gonna be doing
Optimizations.
a lot of, like,
It's
memory
funny how we're finding
manipulation and so stuff
optimizations
like that.
without watching actual
Actually,
pro
way more
runners.
important than you might think.
Mm-hmm. Right, but we're finding the same kind of optimizations.
Here's the Kokiri
Yeah.
Okay,
sword.
so that's some good movement there. I need to learn that.
So what are they gonna find here?
What's it gonna find? Is this a randomizer?
No.
Oh, it's not. Okay, so you find legit stuff. Okay. This is gonna be so weird because
I
it's
just
not
wanna also
randomized.
point out, previous
know.
to this run was not an Ocarina
That's
of
why they
Time
didn't go to
speedrun.
Mido's house.
Yeah, if you
Oh,
go back and
that's
watch
right.
When we first
Good point.
started doing this, like it looked like we had never played Ocarina of
Oh,
Time.
there's over 78,000 people
Really
watching.
did, though.
No, it's crazy.
SGDQ.
Um,
Nice.
Okay, so while JCog finishes collecting the
But from
rupees,
like
he's
from
gonna
what
do it for, you know, a little
from
bit,
what I'm seeing, because
I'll
they're
go ahead
doing
and start explaining,
in-person like
what exactly is actually about to happen.
like hosts
So,
and stuff like
JCog
that,
mentioned, our
I'm
goal-
thinking
actually, I don't know if he
hopefully
mentioned this
AGDQ
exactly yet, but our end goal
2022
is
will
actually
be
to
in
write a
live.
particular piece of code to the N64's expansion pack.
Well, they're doing it all from home.
And
No,
how does that
like
happen? Well, it
did
gets
you not see
very
the
complicated. So the first thing we need to
Oh my
do is
God,
actually
that was
talk about
crazy.
berries, and how they produce
wow.
light.
That jump
So
was insane.
within the data
I
for every
know.
berry is
Did
a
you not
reference
see the
to where its light source is stored,
the
and that light
pre
source is also known as
pre-show
the light node.
video?
Light nodes in this game
No, I
are
didn't
tied
see the
together
pre-show
in
video.
two
I know they
They're all
recorded.
together.
reference to the one
I know they
before.
recorded some
So
stuff
when it's
previously,
deleted, it takes
Yeah.
those references and
but the
copies,
runners and the
to
staff
light
aren't
node on
together.
the opposite side. This way, the chain of light nodes is always preserved.
Let's see.
But what if you could replace?
They
the
recorded some
reference,
stuff together.
Replace the reference
No,
that
but
Barry
I'm
has
saying
to
the
this light
runners
node
and
with
the
something
staff
more
aren't
specifically,
together.
Like the
what if we
runners and the
replace it
staff
with
are
a
from
reference to a
home.
file name?
Right, but the
So in that
staff
case,
record
the name
stuff
listing of
together.
the file name contains the
Like the staff that are recording
of
stuff
the
together,
surrounding
that's
light nodes.
giving me kind
When
of
deleted, it
hope
would
that
copy the contents
AGDQ
of the second half of the
2022
file
will
name to
be
the location specified by the first half,
live,
and vice versa.
not
Yeah.
online.
Well,
Makes
I
sense.
think it will be at
And
this
that's
point,
exactly
just
what we're gonna
because
do.
things
So
are
if you've watched these
pretty
videos
much
all
going
over
back to
the
normal,
run,
at least in the US.
this
Yeah.
next part is going to look
We're all
pretty
getting
familiar.
vaccinated.
So what we're going to do is
Well,
something called stale reference.
Most of
linking.
us are getting
Some
vaccinated.
people.
And
Unfortunately,
what
not
that
everyone.
is anytime Link picks up an object,
I know.
in the block, the game
If
will
everyone
save
got
the reference
vaccinated,
to
we could have
wherever that
AG,
data
we could add
belongs
SGDQ in person.
Then on every
I know.
the game copies Link's position and rotation data to
Stupid
the location
anti-vaxxers.
specified
Oh
by
well,
that
that's okay.
reference, so that it looks like
It's
Link is
stupid that
carrying
this
the
is a
rock.
political thing now
Now, if
that
we
we
manage
can't
to
talk about
delete
on
the
stream.
rock without getting rid of its reference,
It's not
'Cause it shouldn't be.
political. It's
I know,
science.
it's not. It shouldn't be. It shouldn't be. It's not. Damn it. Stop making it political, people. It's not. All right. Well, anyways.
between this
Guys,
invisible
what's-
loading.
oh,
So
no,
let's
he's
see.
doing
So
it.
he's just going through trying to do basically a speed run, a speed run of Ocarina of Time.
He's doing arbitrary code execution.
Ah, okay. So they're doing crazy warps.
Even
Gotcha.
pulling out
Yeah.
the sword will fill up memory. So
I guess we could
carrying
have them
across the
explain it.
transition there is exactly what we need. So now JCOG is going to set up a camera glitch. This first one is called Return A, which is done by entering first person and shielding damage on the same frame. So now he's going to go all the way back to the crawl space with this camera glitch. And he's going to talk to the sign.
Take notes,
and that's gonna
Tonic.
trigger another
I know, right?
walking and
Jeez.
talking.
This is some optimized movement right here.
So by combining these two, he'll be able to hold a rock that's cold, which basically means that the game isn't updating it, but it hasn't been deleted, but the game considers it too unimportant to pay attention to. And
What?
so this is great because carrying something that's cold is exactly what we need to do to unload it without breaking the reference.
Cold, hot.
So now with
What?
both camera glitches
Yeah.
activated,
It's-
JCOG's going to walk up to this rock here that was positioned exactly where we wanted it in memory
It's
and
insane.
strike it with his sword while picking it up.
Yeah.
And that swings
What?
the camera way
What?
back to where the sign is like that.
What
so
is
he's
going
still
on?
Walking while talking.
Oh my
He's
god.
disabled return A.
He's got to do this
And now
without
that the
seeing.
camera is far away from the
Oh my
rock,
God.
it gets cold even though Link is carrying it. And so now JCOG is going to navigate blindly back to the loading transition from earlier. And when he walks through it, because it's cold, the game will actually delete the data for the rock Link was carrying, and in its place we've manipulated a fairy to appear. This means Link copied over the fairy's reference to its light node. And then after JCOG does this angle setup here, he'll drop what he's holding to lock the angle in, which the fairy will interpret as a reference to our file name.
I love how
So he's
the
doing a really specific
the game
angle
they're
setup.
running
He
is
has to get
Paper
a
Mario?
angle
Question
perfect
mark.
angle here to
Yeah.
make sure that it gets set up.
Yeah, I
right.
know, it's hilarious.
Messed up a little bit there, but
Yeah.
it's fine. Of all the things I could mess up,
Yeah.
that is not a bad one.
Yeah, this setup is consistent, but he does have to do something called ESS turns, which if you're familiar with Ocarina of Time speedrunning, it just means holding the stick like barely outside the dead zone so Link will like turn but not move. It's kind of a weird thing
Oh, wow.
with the game.
Oh,
What?
it's fine.
Get
Nerves
it.
is all.
Yeah. Get it.
Yeah, this is not allowed in glitchless, obviously.
No.
Okay, that should be good.
Okay. So now that he walked back across the loading transition here, the game actually is going to crash, and that is because oh yeah. So here's the crash handler.
Address
So we
error
actually
on
used the
store.
crash handler
Oh
to
man.
verify that the code written was
Oh,
written in the
no.
right part of memory. So we actually did, or JCOG did it correctly. So I know it looks like a bunch of a mess, but this is enough for us to tell what's going on.
But this is good. Now is when we do the swap, and we'll explain things
It's
in a
insane.
second. But here I go.
Yeah. So now they're swapping cartridges.
Yep.
Okay. And
This
now
is
the Ocarina of Time
insane.
portion of the run is done. All right, so everybody like followed all of that, right?
Yeah,
like I'm sure nobody missed anything.
Yeah, the quiz is happening at the end of the run, so hopefully everyone knew what's going on.
Yeah, this is on the exam. No, but if you did not understand everything that just happened, that is perfectly fine. That probably just means that, you know, you're normal.
And you know, if I'm being completely honest here, I didn't really know what I was talking about. No, I understand what I was
You know
talking about.
enough,
I,
you
I
know
know enough, but yeah, there was a lot of information that I didn't
Oh
know
my
the
God.
specifics of it, but it is very in depth, a lot of complicated.
So you do
stuff,
a bunch of
but
code and put it
welcome to
into
Paper Mario
memory in
Super
Ocarina of Time,
Yes.
and then you
Yeah.
So
swap
if
it
you
with Paper
don't know
Mario, and
exactly
it
what
puts
happened,
that code
what you
into
need
Paper
to know,
Mario.
like the TLDR,
Yeah, because that
is that we used
because
light
apparently
nodes
Oh,
it's
hold on.
around
forces
He's
it down.
explaining.
time
Explain it.
to copy part of my file name that I had. You may have noticed there was no like file name incentive or anything, because I needed to copy part of that to the N64 expansion pack, and that is now sitting on my still there on my expansion pack, assuming I did the swap correctly. And so
Wow.
now that's just sitting there waiting for us to use it.
Yeah, and so the reason this works to begin with is because the N64 expansion pass is what, like 4 extra megabytes of memory
Yeah. Yep.
of RAM
Yep. It doubles the memory.
for the N64, and certain games like Donkey Kong 64, Majora's Mask use that expansion pack, but some games like Paper Mario never actually use that expansion pass. It doesn't need to. So because of that, the game never clears the memory in the expansion pass, so it can just sit there forever and is never used.
Wow.
Which is pretty lucky for us. Another lucky
nuts.
thing is that when you first boot up Paper Mario, it actually doesn't clear the expansion pass either, which is something that Ocarina of Time does. So another really nice coincidence that just so happens to make this possible.
Yeah, that's kind of a running theme with this run. It's just a whole lot of happy coincidences that come together in our favor.
Yeah.
It's like coincidences between
Minus the
Link to the
whole
Past and
Ocarina of Time.
Super Metroid on Super
Could
Nintendo,
use one more
Oh, yeah.
coincidence, but
or
it's
that they
fine.
could actually make a Super Metroid slash Link to the Past randomizer.
All right, so
Yeah, that's awesome.
It's like same
so
principle,
this run
kinda.
is something, right?
Mhm.
And so one of the first questions that I always hear whenever people, start talking about, or I tell somebody about how this run works is like, how do people find this stuff, right? So I thought I actually, while Paper Mario is getting started, there's kind of like a lengthy intro. I thought I would shout some people out that actually did make this possible. So first there was Morpheus, who found the initial crash that led to all of this happening. I'm actually so the incentive for my glitch exhibition got hit. So I'm actually going to be showing
How did he
it off
find
for,
that
like, a
crash? That's what I
I
don't
don't
know.
know.
gonna be showing it off.
Must have
So
been
that was
messing
really
around a
sick. And then
bunch.
from there,
Yeah.
Rain, like the Rain here with me.
Hi.
Mike and Seedborn all looked into things, and Mike SLD and Seedborn all looked into things and found that what they saw was code actually being overwritten with data, which is like, you hear that alarm bell start going off. Oh, ace. And then from there, I'm Glower. Actually, it was his idea. He realized that we could do the same glitch in the Goomba King room, which is what we will be doing today. Rain, again, was the one who managed to find the setup that let us execute code from the expansion pack. So we can't execute code anywhere, and the expansion pack is like one of the only useful places that we can. So that was huge. Mr.
shit.
Cheese. Mr. Cheese was helpful throughout the whole thing, just discovering helping us figure out a whole bunch of different things. But it was also his suggestion to use Ocarina of Time, excuse me, Banjo-Kazooie
Mario
style
died.
to do all
No,
of this.
game over.
So big shout outs to him for that,
Oh,
and
no.
for all the work that he's done in Ocarina of Time.
Just
He was
helping.
the one who found Light Note SRM in the first place. What was that, Rain?
I would say Mr. Cheese has helped a lot with research in both games.
And also
Yeah.
Frey, he's done a lot of research. He's been really helpful with just general ace things regarding Paper Mario.
Yeah, so in a TAS situation, I guess, a tool-assisted speedrun, we actually can do this credits work without Ocarina of Time, but it's
I'll be right,
so absurd.
I'll be right back real quick.
Like a human is
Okay.
never going to be able to do it, at least not in its current form. And then also, if you have seen this run before, if you've seen the original time whenever I did it, we used to use a different method in Ocarina of Time. It was much more difficult before Light Node was found. So shout outs to Save State. They were the one who came up with the route to make that work.
What a name.
And then
Save
from
state.
there, it was Glower and I were the ones who tested things on console, made sure that everything would work. And then
Hey, Micah. How's it going?
and then I was the one who put in the work to make things
We're
consistent. 'cause I
watching
wanted to be
some
able to
Summer
show it
Games
off
Done
in the
Quick
marathon
tonight.
setting, which we are now doing.
Goes until
so that's
Saturday
awesome.
night, super late.
And yeah,
So,
there were a lot of
we'll do
I mean,
another
lots of people,
one
like,
Thursday
asking for
and
things.
Saturday
It's
night.
hard to shout out literally every person, but those were definitely
Or Friday night, I can't remember.
the people
We'll see.
who were able to make this work.
When Hybrid gets back, I'll ask him. I forgot which day the last one was. I think
But
we're
yeah,
going
so
to do
we still have a
Thursday.
little bit more of an intro to go here. Were there
I think that was
any more donations that could be read?
I think I can find a few. I have to say, there's a lot of confusion I'm seeing in the comments to this. Well, let me explain here. $20 from chat-related pun that says, "Wow, I know I haven't played Paper Mario for a while, but it looks a bit different from what I remember." $50
Let me explain
from
a little bit here.
Hobo that says, "This Paper
So,
Mario run makes me
what's happening in this
Also
game
my favorite Final
is
Fantasy
they started off the run playing Ocarina of Time on the N64. Did a bunch of crazy
from Odin's Son.
glitches and stuff to
I thought
do
it was
some
supposed to be a Paper Mario
arbitrary
game, not
code
a Zelda.
execution on the
I'm
N64
back.
expansion pack. Oh, hold on, I'm explaining
Hey,
something.
Micah.
I'm explaining something.
Sorry.
And so,
Can I keep going?
once they get certain code put onto the expansion pack through Ocarina of Time, they swap the cartridge out with Paper Mario and then play Paper Mario with loading in data from Ocarina of Time.
Come again?
So now he's just playing Paper Mario with that.
And $25
Yeah.
from Jonathan that says Ocarina of Time sheet. Sorry, I couldn't think of a better paper pun.
Coming up soon is going to be actually another glitch. So this glitch actually is.
So yeah,
not
we're
related
just
to Ace,
watching
the
other
only
people play
one
games tonight.
Is the only glitch that.
Yeah,
really
summer
glitch,
games
but it does
done
save time,
quick.
saves about a minute.
I'm gonna be
Yes,
spamming
this is
the
speedrun.
link.
Yeah, this is
Well, let me,
usually the first big glitch in a paper.
I'm gonna
Mario
open up a
special,
new window.
but,
Get that link.
you know.
So something.
Yeah.
Something
Yeah, let me
interesting
get
about loading
you
zones
the
in this
links
game
that you can look at the
is that
schedule
loading
and stuff.
zones,
Hold on.
normally take 2 frames before Mario will actually like go.
It's a charity stream though.
So
You should
that
donate,
means
even if
that
it's
you
$5.
actually- and you can't take a loading zone.
You have
here
until
in Paper
Saturday
Mario.
night though,
if
so
Mario
you have
lands
to do
in a
it
loading
right
zone,
now.
and
Yeah,
then
we'll be back
jumps
Thursday
the
night and
frames and
Saturday
lands on the
night
ground
for
frame, it'll actually store the loading
to
zone.
do
but it
more of
won't
this
take
little
Mario
watching
into the
this
next
and
room because you
commentating.
need to be on the ground for 2 frames.
The link I
So
just sent
because of
out
that,
is the
Mario can
schedule
actually
for all the
jump,
games. It's
and
24/7 for a
then
week
while
straight.
he's jumping, move
Yeah,
in midair.
So there's
and,
plenty of stuff
and
there.
store the loading zone
I recommend
and
Mhm.
finding some games that you
in
like
your room
to watch and
before
watch them.
you take the loading
Uh-oh.
zone. And
Here,
so
let me
because of
put
that,
the
Jacob is gonna
oh,
do this,
I'm
this
sorry,
glitch
Mouse.
here,
I'm sorry.
that's
You're
gonna
okay.
let him skip the first boss
Man,
fight,
Brad, what are you
by
doing?
doing LZS and jumping
Using
all
mouse
the
over
way
there?
to the
Keyboard.
bush on the far left side of the room.
Drop my keyboard on
And then
mouse.
after he
Oh no,
activates
how
the
dare
bush,
you.
give him the hammer, and then the loading zone will immediately take him.
And this is the
which
channel.
hits, the trigger that starts the boss fight.
Yeah, there is
so
a
you'll have
Twitch
to do it
channel. It's
here.
only on
Mind
Twitch.
you,
Can't
he
watch it on
jumps,
any other
it's pretty
platform.
perfect.
Yeah.
It's pretty hard.
So
Dang it.
so definitely check them
Go
out.
first, Strad.
They're all week long.
And there's another one called Awesome
Yeah,
Games
this
Done
is-
Quick.
this is a pretty
That's
hard
the
trick,
first week
to
of
be honest.
January.
Yeah, but
Mhm.
he'll get it.
Same time every year.
Yep.
Roughly.
Like early January,
Alright,
then
nice, there you
early
go.
summer.
So something else
Yeah.
about that trick that
SGDQ is
I
always the
is that,
first, like the
when you
first week
jump,
of January.
your joystick
And then
has to be in the neutral
Summer Games
position,
is one that kind of
not be,
fluctuates
like,
by a couple
you can't be
weeks.
moving it at all, which is
It's
weird.
usually
I don't
like
know
the
why
last
that's
week
case.
of
Maybe rain can, I don't know.
Probably like
June or
override
the first week of
state or
July.
something.
Yeah, if you're holding this,
Well, they
thing,
used to do it
actually
in
forces you to
August
walk,
back in the
and
day,
that
didn't they?
makes a second frame
Oh.
happen.
That
So-
sounds right. Yeah.
And then they
It
moved it
depends.
to like July.
So yeah, he has
4th.
to be holding neutral and then jump.
'Cause the past
Depends on
few
the
years
time.
it's been July
Same frame
4th
to get the
ish.
maximum distance. So it's actually
Mhm.
2 frame perfect inputs. But yeah.
But before then, I think the
Yeah,
older
did you say
ones
that
it
there were
was
some
August.
something in the comments. There were questions. Nice phrasing.
Yeah.
Looks like this run's only 50
Alright, well,
minutes
either way,
long. That's
this
not
is
bad at all.
Probably the last
That's kind of crazy
decent
for Paper
bit of
Mario.
time
So they must be doing some
before
crazy
it gets
warp.
crazy again. So it could
I
probably
think
be
a
where it
glitchless
most
run
of
is
the
usually like
animations.
3 or 4 hours.
Certainly.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
$25 from Andrew. It says,
So-
long-time watcher, first-time donator. Impressed by the fact that you can't contain your speedrunning to one game and must have your runs spill over into a second one at the same time. Good luck.
I love the comments that people leave.
Thank you.
That's
Yeah.
one great thing about this.
Good.
$50 from Anonymous that says, I'll have to read my French here, papier macherio.
Paper mache?
And $50 from Jada Ghoul. I'm so excited to see JCOG at GDQ with possibly the
Oh, they're
finest
using
open
Japanese
team
cartridges on both.
Ocarina of Time
Oh,
speedrunning ever
interesting.
done on GDQ stage during a Paper Mario run. Good luck on the run, and let's hope the game only crashes when
Oh,
you
sorry about that,
want it.
Micah. Hopefully you can feel
Actually,
better.
so
Take any
I
medicine?
would like to add one more thing. I don't think
I've been feeling a little ooky for the past few days.
I
took some-
nice
I took some
reverse
allergy medicine because I thought it's
It's
allergies,
actually
but
faster.
now I'm thinking it's a
Right.
combination of allergies
Because I
and
have to go
possibly a
back
head
after the
cold,
Oh,
but
right, right, right.
so.
hopefully it's just
So
allergies.
something that
I
we
hope
didn't
so
mention here,
too.
but JCOG actually mentioned in his interview
Especially
a few
'cause
hours ago, but,
The interview today,
the reason
Oh,
that we
yeah.
use Ocarina of Time is
Like,
honestly just because one, it's doable.
when I woke
and
up, I
two,
had trouble
it's
sleeping last night
easiest.
because of
I know it
the
looked really
feeling crappy.
complicated, but
So I didn't get very
Yeah.
good sleep.
he had, it's
So I
actually
woke up
pretty
exhausted.
consistent.
I felt like crap.
This theoretically
And I drive up to the interview, and I was fortunately able to hold it together long enough to do the whole interview and leave without having like a sniffly, runny nose and being all nasty.
So some other examples are Majora's Mask.
So it went well. I
Pokemon Stadium,
think I made a good impression.
I think.
That's good.
It's
So now we just wait to
the
see
reason
for
we
the
use
opera.
Ocarina of Time is just because it's
But
Yes.
damn,
so
Micah,
much
that's a lot of
research into
games.
it, it's the
You're
fastest
gonna be
Yeah.
busy
set
for a
of
while,
events.
man.
fairly simple relative
I
to
love-
some other
I love
stuff,
Assassin's
so-
Creed
Yeah,
Odyssey,
oh my
though.
God, the old
That
stuff
is
we had to
a
do
very
was
fun game.
insane.
I definitely
like
like
you've
that
seen
one.
back whenever Ace was first being found and discovered in and researched in Ocarina of Time, they had to do like a slingshot route where you have to hold like the analog stick at one specific value.
jeez.
For part of it, and like be
What?
doing pause buffering and all that. We had to do that. It was
That's insane.
for someone who hadn't
Yep.
run OOT. It was
For
a lot.
glitch.
It was brutal.
Like, who finds this stuff?
There's some people that just scour
Sometimes you get it,
games.
though.
And
I know.
it's crazy,
Yeah,
man.
actually, there's been a lot of work in general. That's
I
gone
don't-
into
I couldn't do
making
it,
this
honestly.
shorter and more consistent.
Mhm.
Like
Crazy.
at first, it was kind of just, oh, let's hope this works.
Yeah, at first so theoretically what we thought was the actual credits work part was actually a 15 frame window, because theoretically that's how it was supposed to work. And then people were trying it, JCog, I'mGlower, and myself were like trying it, and a couple of us were like struggling really hard. It's like, this is ridiculous. How are we not hitting this 15 frame window? It shouldn't be that hard. And then Rain and a couple other people did a little bit more research and found out, it's like, oh, actually you have like a 2 frame window. And it's like, oh, yeah. that
Oh,
makes it a
ate some
little
bad
bit
fish.
harder,
Ooh.
so.
That's always that's
But
always
we have
not
a
good.
consistent setup now.
Hopefully
now
you'll
we
start
can-
feeling better like tomorrow or the day after that.
Yeah.
True.
I hope you feel. Yeah, I hope you feel better soon.
Okay, and then so
Why haven't
we're
you played
about to get
Resident
into
Evil
it,
3,
do you
huh?
wanna explain like how this is all actually
You
gonna
played
work?
all the others.
Alright, so after JCog defeats the Goomba King, Ace is about to begin.
So what do you think of
Before
Assassin's
that,
Creed
he's gonna
Odyssey
make
so
a
far?
Slight detour to save.
And how
this
much
is
have you
because
played
the
of
next
it?
glitch he will perform will be frame perfect, and missing it means you have to reset, because the story progress after shaking the bush is updated. This glitch that he will first be performing is a variation of Refight Goomba King, and this is activated by interacting with the bush and opening the partner or item menu.
I think the
a few
glitch
frames
is
later.
coming up. Hang on.
Yeah.
Correctly, the switch that comes flying out of the bush will still have a battle hitbox attached to it, and that will begin a battle with the Goomba King again. This will allow JCog to have control of Mario after the battle ends much faster than normal, allowing for a glitch known as effect storage. Nice, nice.
That's the easy
That was
part.
that
by
was
the way.
yeah, that was the
Honestly,
frame
that's the
perfect.
hardest part of the whole thing. It's a real talk.
But,
I hate that the
throughout
main
this battle,
runner,
you will get
his
effect
mic is
storage,
way louder
and
than the other
effect
people.
storage is the main
Yeah.
glitch in
So it's tough to get the
Mario
audio
64
level
characters.
right.
Paper Mario has what we call effects. Effects can be many different things, such as the dust from running and hammering, to trails behind shooting stars and Shooting Star Summit. The game allows for a maximum of 96 effects. Trying to have a 97th effect queued causes the game to infinitely loop to avoid memory corruption. Data that correlates to each effect is spawned in chunks of 64 bytes, and each effect creates a different number of chunks. Hammering the floor will create the most chunks of data per effect, so we'll be using that to quickly create the most data per effect. So now, JCog will spin in place, and then hammer 75 times in a row, and then run briefly to create one dust effect. This will create the perfect amount of data to barely corrupt a function related to effects.
Yeah, I agree. I think Assassin's Creed Odyssey is the best one out of those. It's a lot of fun. It's a nice open world game that you can just, if you want, you can follow the story or do specific tasks. Otherwise, you can just kind of roam around and mess around and waste time.
Yeah.
That's mainly what I do in the game. I just roam around and explore. Right? Super Mario Odyssey. Which I believe they're playing that later tonight, aren't they?
Alright, so
The
now
walk here, so for no dust.
he's gonna walk.
I think
If you
Super
run,
Mario
it will
Odyssey
break the
is
setup, so he has to walk.
later.
And he's
Let
going
me
to
check.
walk up, and he's going to walk down. And that will turn
Let's
off an
see,
animation flag that would
Monday.
normally cause a crashing instruction.
They already did the
And
Odyssey
now,
run.
You wait.
Oh, darn, I missed it.
And we were going to wait.
It was right
because there's
before
a
this
timer in
game.
memory that you can
Oh,
run his code.
shoot.
This timer
Well,
will
that
tick
sucks.
up while Mario is not moving
Yeah.
and is reset to 0 if Mario
Never
leaves
mind.
or if Mario lands from a jump. To get the instruction
Ah,
needed for Ace,
It
Looks
sucks
like-
that the
you need to wait
commentator's
exactly 69
voice is cutting
seconds.
out.
Not a joke, by the way. Legit.
It is?
Yeah, legit
69
69 seconds. This will produce a jump instruction that will jump
Yeah, it keeps
execution
cutting
to
out for me.
expansion pack. Earlier,
Oh,
in the
it's not
chart,
cutting
when
out for
JCog
me.
was playing Ocarina of Time, he placed a piece of code in the expansion pack that would jump execution
When you
to Paper Mario's
talk,
comments.
it makes it quiet, so it's
Therefore,
probably
JCog
making
will
it too
need a
quiet
very
for you to
specific
hear.
set of file names for Paper Mario
Ah,
that
son of a
correspond to
bitch.
code.
That's right, it
With the
is.
This
file
parsec
We can run
lowers the
code to change
volume when you
Mario's
talk.
room value and then save before the game crashes. Because when you do this Ace,
So
game
just
is
don't
over.
talk, and then you can hear
Basically, you gotta
Well, I
crash.
wanna
There's not really a
talk.
good way to get around it.
it. Hmm.
So now JCog just waiting.
Yep, got about
Let's
17
see.
seconds left.
Devil May Cry 5
And so
Special
time
Edition's
might be
next.
coming up, assuming I do it right. I'll
Followed
know
by
a couple seconds
Bayonetta.
before, so I'll let you know. But I'm gonna release all these effects here in a second, and then yeah, the game will crash, and hopefully credits work. think that's good.
Looks good.
It was a really low jump, but hopefully this worked.
Hope that wasn't late. Oh, there we go.
Nice.
And
Nice.
time.
Credits.
Let's go. Oh my god. That
Oh
went
my-
so well.
Oh my
That was
god.
Actually amazing.
I didn't even see what happened.
Oh wow.
Oh man.
So yeah, that's
Wow.
the end. Exactly how you played it at home. Right?
26
That's
minutes?
how I remember it going, honestly. Like,
Yeah,
Yeah,
for
same here.
sure.
Same here.
Oh man.
So,
Wow.
so yeah.
Well then.
Hope you all enjoyed that.
I see why they
Um,
did 50 minutes because there's so
I
much
don't know, is there anything
RNG.
else, you guys
Yeah.
wanted to say? I
So
have
we
a
must
glitch
have done a
exhibition
good job.
coming up, right?
Honestly, I feel like I don't even know what there is to say at this point. It's like it's just amazing that this works. There's so many things that just
Look at
went
Paper
right
Mario on the
for
upper
this
left
to
hand
happen.
screen.
Oh my god.
Yeah, the fact
In
that
the
this
upper
works
left
is
hand?
Immensely lucky.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
did we
That's
did we mention? I can't remember.
Nice.
The swap that I did at the end there.
That's very
So
cheeky.
I would not recommend doing this at
That sucks,
home.
Micah.
But the way that I
Food
actually
poisoning
swapped is I
is not
pulled
fun.
the cartridge and then
Especially
put the
fish.
Ocarina of Time. Or I pulled OOT, then I put Paper Mario in, and then like quickly toggled the power. You're not supposed to do that, so don't try it at home unless I don't know. I'm not your dad. Yeah, and so like in my testing, that actually gives you the biggest frame window of like it was always at least 3 frames at 30 FPS for me. So for like the jump at the end there.
Mhm.
But yeah, so that's all about it. All I've got for the run. Are we good for the glitch exhibition?
Oh.
Oh, there's gonna be an actual glitch
All right, well, then I'm gonna go ahead and get
Sweet.
that started.
The
I'm
glitch
actually also
exhibition for the
over-
glitch
we
exhibition.
Recently
yeah.
released a practice ROM. If you've seen the Ocarina of Time practice ROM, this is very similar. So big shout outs to Glank, Fig, Krim, everyone who helped getting that set up. I have since taken over doing. Oh, doesn't want to turn on here. I have since taken over doing most of the dev work, and that we actually just released this like a little over a week ago. So I'm gonna go ahead and load that up. And I have a couple of files prepared here to show off some fun things. All right, so
Nice.
first thing I'm gonna show off. So we are in the volcano right now in chapter 5. And this is called Baby Partners. So this room in general is like extremely glitch heavy. And so if you just kind of like walk down here to the spring and then jump into the save block like that, I can now move around with the save block up. Oh wait, that's not even okay. Wait, I was getting ahead of myself. I wanted to show.
Baby Partners
you know what?
first.
We'll do this out of order. It's fine. It's fine. This glitch is great too.
This is a pretty good one.
I hope there are no like Colorado lovers here, because
Oh man,
Yeah.
Micah,
The
what are you
characters
doing
are
to
not
yourself,
stable,
man?
by the way. Just wanna
Stop
make
hurting
that
yourself.
clear.
Oh no.
Probably
Yeah,
it's
so
probably
I
not
can-
good for you.
This
Uh.
Koopa character that you saw earlier, his name is Colorado.
Careful, man.
yes, yeah, oh yeah, true. Probably important to know that. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead
There's
and
probably a
take
lot
care
of
these
chemicals in
enemies.
that. Oof.
You know, layer in a whole bunch of menus over top of each other. But this file is actually set up so that I bought Merly's Curse, and the next effect that I'm going to get is coins, extra coins after winning the battle. But because I did all this, I'm gonna be able to move around during that cutscene. And so if I can manage to get down here and talk to Colorado,
Bro,
Yeah.
you killed
yeah.
him. You just
What?
killed the man.
he dropped some loot. It's fine.
That's crazy.
All
He-
right, so
he
that's-
straight
that's
up
a
murdered
glitch.
him.
So next I'm going to do the glitch that I was going to do. I had the wrong partner out to do it though, so that was why I wasn't able to do it. So if I do the same thing, hop on the spring. If I miss that jump, by the way, that's a soft lock, so I would rather not do that. Let's go over here. I am going to open the partner menu, go invisible with bow, and then let's start with Bombette. So if I do that with Bombette,
Well, that's good. You can finally relax a little bit.
She's
Oh, how
like
adorable.
moving
Little baby
around.
partner.
Her explosion is still big though.
My favorite is when you have Ultra Rank Bombette and she just like, it's just a nuke that goes off. Like,
Yeah.
Oh, you mean
Nice.
like, so this is the practice run. One of the things I can do, I can just go to partners, I can go to Bombette. Like, what's that look like with an ultra rank Bombette? big explosion.
Big
Oh.
explosion. It's pretty funny.
All right, I'll show one more. I'll show one more baby partner.
I
Let's
think
get
Lackey
Subo
might be my
again.
favorite.
Yeah, let's do Lackey. All right, so do that. All right, boom. And then switch to Lackey. Yo,
Aw.
okay, good. Like, so
Little mini
tiny.
like to.
Oh my god, this switch is great.
I love this one.
Okay, so that is baby partners.
Lackey's like an
and
ant.
then I'm gonna go ahead
Super strength.
and another thing I can do is I can just go ahead and load a different save slot for the sake of efficiency here. And so next I'm going to do a trick known as retrigger prologue. Hang on, I have to get some LZS jumps here. You want to explain how that works, Dice?
Oh wow, Micah, what was the video
Or, like,
about?
part of it anyway.
Which part, the LGS or Big
Damn.
Prologue?
Oh wow.
So
Micah
this
with
is
the views
thing,
over
so
here.
This is the same thing
I
he
know.
did for Junior Trooper Skip earlier,
Hang on.
except now
I think
what
the
he's
highest
gonna
we've
do
gotten is like
so
25
in this
on a
game,
video.
you can only hold 32 key items at any one point in time, and normally that is totally fine. But if you break the game, you can get to 32.
Bring up this.
And
What
so
the-
if he
good.
picks up a 33rd key item, it'll actually put it in his normal item slot, which he only can hold 10 of. So if he has,
Oh,
oh,
what?
my god, that's perfect RNG.
Very good luck.
So if he picks up an 11th item, that's so close. It'll actually treat
Come on.
the key item as if it's a an
is
11th
another
item in your
wild one.
slot. So he's trying to get this dolly to land on top of the save block. This is RNG. There, which way it moves, how far it moves, how fast it moves. So he's trying to get it on top of the
I may
save
have
block.
been
You might be able to
Okay,
save
that
this.
I may have. Oh,
Oh,
let's
grab
not
it.
lose the dolly.
not
Okay,
lose
so
the
I'm just
dolly.
gonna load position. I wanted to get it legit, but you know sometimes the dolly says no.
Yeah, it is RNG. It's kind of silly. As you can see,
Oh.
this sucks.
Also,
That
the
was-
distance is RNG.
Yeah,
okay,
the
you're
distance
kinda
is
getting-
also RNG.
Oh, yo! Oh
There
my
you go,
gosh,
there
you
you
went
go, there you
flying.
What's
Okay,
your
so
now
what's your
we're
channel,
going
Micah?
So this is a
don't know
variation
if I
of a
have
trick
it.
called Cooper Super
See
Jump.
my white coordinate
So when Mario uses Cooper, he actually he jumps.
Oh my
up
God,
the
look at that
same
Y
momentum as the
position.
Last time he left the ground, and so because he fell out of bounds
What?
last time, it actually shoots him really far up, and then that
Whoa.
there. What? It didn't work. What?
that was really
Did I
weird.
not wait long enough? Oh, okay, I have to try again, I guess.
That sucks.
That's fine. I actually have. Or I can just load the save file actually.
Yeah.
All right, let's
that's
try that again.
unfortunate.
All right. Yeah. Dang. I
It's
really
pretty
need
rare
more
that that
jump.
happens.
I've had that happen where it just doesn't clip sometimes, but
There's like a range of time that works. You can actually like wait too long or not long enough.
Hi,
yeah,
Gamer
that's
Tower.
unfortunate.
Yeah, we're doing a watch
the
party
time, by
for
the way.
charity stream.
Yeah.
Normally we play games,
I
but
think,
Yep.
I mean, you were
Special
well
occasion this
underestimated
week.
Before, so I mean, unless they're
True,
trying
but
to,
I have 10 minutes, so I don't want to go over that.
yeah, that's true.
Oh, I
I
can.
thought I
Okay,
was
okay.
subscribed to it. Oh, never mind. Must have
Things
been
went
a
super well.
different
Yeah, the
one.
estimate was so high because if JCOG had messed up any part of the Ocarina of Time,
I subscribed to the wrong one.
Reset, and that would take a couple minutes. If he messed up the actual credits warp at the end, he would have had to reset, and that would have been several minutes.
There's a
of
few different
redo
ones,
stuff,
actually.
So, but we got it all first.
How many
try,
subscribers
which
you
is
get?
Amazing.
Okay, yeah, that's plenty. Or should be.
This will go on the.
Oh my god. Dolly, Dolly, cooperate.
Please. Dolly, please.
Fine, I still have the position saved. I wanted to get it legit, but Dolly does not want to cooperate. This is actually in a speed run, by the way. Okay.
So
So
ideally,
34
what's supposed to
or
be happening
50 more
here
seconds.
is because this menu
Okay.
is up, Mario.
Yeah, 'cause there's a few
is
different ones.
continuing to
There
gain
you-
height,
okay,
as
there's
Jacob
12.
Showed with the
This one.
or the position display, and then when he falls, he actually has so much speed that he'll just clip through the ground. And so
Hopefully.
hopefully,
There we go.
So something this game
Oh, hey.
does
Junior.
is all NPCs, instead of loading them, it just saves them at the far below the map in the center of the room.
Looks like
And
you've
so
got
you
some
encounter
videos that
him,
have
but
like
this is the boss you
419
skipped.
views. Is that you?
Earlier, you can actually encounter him and start this boss fight. And
Yeah, and I'm gonna tattle him here, see how much HP he has.
This is
I
a-
think like probably Bomb Net will be able to take care of him, right?
yeah, he only has 5 HP. This guy's not very strong. Like only 1 damage.
but-
Like you're.
I'll check it out later.
Just
Yeah,
Because I
Bomb
can't
Net
have
should
any
be
sound
fine.
right now.
Yeah.
What?
Okay. We can check out
Yeah,
sword.
So.
Oh, wrong
fire
one.
Attacks? No. What about electric? Well, we can kill him with that, right?
Yeah,
Like, do a
yeah, because
Voltrum?
Voltrum makes him take damage. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh,
Hmm.
Bombette talking to us. Okay. Oh, he's charging up.
Dude, he's
Okay,
going
okay.
max power. You better
I
kill
think we're
him soon.
prepared though.
Oh, there you are.
Why did
Well,
did
he's-
you have P up, P down or something?
There was another
I
one.
don't remember. You can. I could try attacking him here.
Oh, really, Gamer
Like how
Tower?
the HP is still all the way
What category?
low,
Are
right?
we- What
Yo,
category
is
are we under?
he? Yo, he's
Um,
gonna attack me. Oh,
You know what? I don't even remember what category I put because I
You know,
I
oh my
was
God.
trying to find something
I think
related and I
What he
couldn't.
really needs is a nap. I think it's passive.
I think
bedtime.
he does.
Let me check it out.
Yeah,
Let me
he
check what
needs to go to
category I did.
sleep. He's glitching on his own. Nah,
Yeah,
none of
nah,
this.
it's bedtime. Sorry, Junior Troopa.
I don't even know what category I did.
And it killed him.
Yay!
All right, there you go,
Man,
Micah. I
this fight is
subscribed.
really scripted. and
Finally,
they
I
did not
subscribed to the
expect you
correct
be able to do anything else.
There's actually something else.
Yeah, so this isn't the end. Oh,
no,
I'm
sorry.
moving on.
Nice.
Oh no! Oh, you're gonna. Oh right, you're gonna
There we
do one
go.
more thing. Oh my god,
I'm gonna do a couple more things.
Oh,
Zach.
yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
I'm on top. What the?
that's a
I've
new one.
never- I've never seen that
I've
happen.
I've
never
never
seen
seen that. Oh my god.
Classic GDQ.
Wow, that's a new one.
All right. So I'm actually in the same state before as if I had hit the spring. So hopefully I can hit this. I got one shot at it. Okay, I got it.
Nice, you
Nice,
got
nice.
it.
Well, if you're interested in
Okay, so
checking
now I am going
checking it out
to
more, Gamer Tower, here's the schedule for Summer Games Done Quick.
Move around with
It's a
the
charity
menu
stream.
now, and
They raise money for a good cause.
Okay, so I am going to drop on that.
No problem, Micah.
Switch partners do a spin, and I am now riding sushi in the ground. You can
What?
just kind of.
Oh, I love glitch exhibitions.
This is
I
actually
know.
not right here, but this is
Oh,
actually
man.
in speedruns. There's another
This
place
is
you can go,
great.
Yeah.
In chapter 7, the snow area.
You can also do this
Um,
in the chapter 5 volcano room that he was just in earlier.
True.
That's
You can do
also-
that.
Oh, it's a fight.
All right, so let's go ahead and get rid of sushi glitch. We'll
Let's
just
see what
encounter an
we
enemy, switch partners to run away. And then this next area expects you to have. So encountering Junior Troopa actually put us back in prologue, which is why that's called Retrigger Prologue. And so this is gonna let me rewatch some cutscenes here. I
Oh,
switched to
talk
my
shows and
voices,
podcasts.
but
That was
I
what I
wanna
did on
show it
Trovo.
with Cooper.
I guess technically this would be
so,
the closest, I
He's
think.
supposed
Yeah.
to be the partner here.
Yeah.
Look at him go.
It's so good. I love this. All right, Dolly's gonna try and take or Goombari is gonna try and take the Dolly away. I'm not gonna give it to her.
Wow, you monster.
We'll see why in a second.
Yeah, I can see why this category wouldn't be very good on Trovo.
Unless-
Streaming sites,
Cooper over
talk
here,
shows
we're
and
gonna give me
podcasts is not the
another
best
power
category.
jump. Unfortunately, having more than one doesn't
Okay,
do anything.
no problem, Micah.
Like I'll show you in the pause menu here in just a second. I do have two, but
Okay.
like equipping one automatically equips the other.
See you soon,
'cause They
Micah.
have like the same internal ID.
He'll be back.
They revamped how badges work in the sequel, The 1,000-Year Door, so they were not expecting.
I've never played any Paper
numbers of
Mario
extra
games.
badges
Have you,
every-
Hybrid?
All right, if I was to go in there, Cooper is now gone, unfortunately. But yeah, like I said in the pause menu, see, I have two power
You there,
power
Hybrid?
jumps, but it doesn't really do anything.
Oh,
Also,
did you go
I still have
AFK?
the Dolly here.
Huh? What?
There you are. I asked you, have you played any Paper Mario games?
No, I said
to
I,
do
said,
this.
I,
That's
I
all.
said I also haven't played any.
Oh, I didn't hear. I couldn't hear you at
Oh
all.
my god, yeah, it's great.
Oh,
All right,
what
so
the
let's
heck?
retrigger prologue and some of the
Maybe you
stuff
cut
that
out.
we
I don't know.
did.
That was weird.
All right,
Probably.
and then I have, I think, yeah, one more glitch that I want to show off, and this is the glitch that led to Stop and Swap and Ace and Paper Mario happening. So in
Oh.
this room, in the it's exclusive to the Japanese version. If I actually bring up the pause menu, actually, Rain, you were starting to explain some stuff, right? You wanted to explain how this worked?
Oh, like why this is Japanese only?
Yeah. Oh yeah. Sorry.
Right. There's in the scripting language in this game, there are groups and things are assigned to certain groups so that they know when to pause. So everything will be given an ID, the same ID, and when you open the partner menu, it knows to pause all of those scripts. But they made a single byte mistake, and they accidentally set the star spawning to the wrong group. And so this allows the effects to just keep spawning even though the menu is pulled up.
Oh.
And so we can store a ton of effects. And this is like the same kind of thing as with Goomba King.
Yeah, this is the same exact thing. Same exact glitch. and because it's the same thing, if I let this hit more than 96, the game is going to, it's technically not a crash, but it's basically a crash.
Yeah.
But if I let go of this,
Well, that was
a
weird.
little bit
81
early-
turned green.
The game anyway,
all of those points, and we kind of just did ace right. What we did arbitrary data execution. I don't know.
Oh my god.
yeah.
You probably ran some random instruction and just crashes. I actually hit 96
Yeah,
effects there,
basically.
so when the stars hit the ground, it creates more effects. So it probably crashed.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, but that's the glitch that Morpheus came across that like led to all of this. But yeah, that's pretty much it for me. That's the glitch exhibition. So thank you, GDQ, for having me. I was just trying to think, is there anything else? I shouted out a lot of people. I'm super happy with how this went.
It went
Did
really
you guys
well.
want to say anything?
No, I don't think I have anything additional to say. But yeah, good job on the run. It was really good.
Very, very solid.
Thank you. Oh, and thank you to everyone who donated to get the, like, that's an insane amount, like, and how quickly this run hit the incentive. So thank you to everybody who, allowed me to do this run with your donations.
Yeah.
That's really awesome.
Yeah, first time this run has been done at a marathon. I mean,
Welcome back, Micah.
We didn't discover this.
Welcome
We
back.
discovered this for the first time like a couple
Missed
months
a fun
ago,
glitch.
So this is really recent.
know.
Really new
I mean, you're
stuff.
seeing the
So
after
the
effects
fact
of
that we
it.
were able to make it consistent
Yeah.
enough to run in a marathon.
Game crash.
It's so cool, all the work that everyone's done into it or put into this. So yeah, shout out to all of them.
So that's pretty much it for me. Thanks for having me.
All right, what's the next game? That's right, Devil May Cry
Devil May
5.
Cry.
I love bonus games, don't you folks?
I've never really been a
Well, the
big
good
fan of
news
Devil
here
May
is that
Cry,
we have
honestly.
yet another one to be unlocked tomorrow, and that is
It's,
Grand Theft Auto 3 for a grand total of $90,000.
Actually, every game on this list
Now,
I've
again, these
never
bonus
played.
games are opened by your contributions and donations.
Yeah, I
You
don't
can
think-
make at any
Yeah, I
time
haven't either.
At GameDoneQuick.com.
Bayonetta, I do know of Bayonetta. I've seen it
And what was
a few
first segment
times.
for the
I know
next
of it.
segment?
I just never
I am
played
the
it.
donation ban. My donation.
Oh, what's the game that you speedrun? Gamer Tower?
$15 from Michael Angel.
We
Says,
normally
"I'm
do,
donating in loving
I
memory
usually play
of
Ocarina of
everybody's
Time
favorite
randomizer.
archaeologist, Colorado."
Yeah.
Hybrid plays a wide variety of stuff, though.
Yes.
Final Fantasy randomizers, Pokemon
$5
challenge
from
runs. What's some other stuff you
Yep.
play?
Says,
I think I want to
"This
do
is now
a
my
Gen 4 or
favorite
Gen
4
5
W
Nuzlocke
time.
run
Pokemon.
after
Gotcha.
my SM64.
$25 from B Strong.
Oh, that's right. You have to
120
finish
star
up your Super Mario 64 run. That's right.
Yeah.
It's not a speed run.
No, it's
that
a,
one's
it's
not
a-
a speed run.
it's a playthrough.
Who says this proves that Mario and Zelda exist in the same universe.
Blazing
and explains
Beaks.
The paintings of
Blazing
Mario and
Beaks.
Peach in Hyrule Castle.
Nuclear Throne. I don't know if I've
Huh.
heard of that actually. Let me look that up. I don't think I've ever heard of that. Let's see. Blazing Beaks. Let's check it out.
Except Devil May Cry came out first. No, I'm joking.
Well, I think Devil May Cry is a little bit less interesting though than Bayonetta,
It
I feel like
because it's basically like just a bunch of JRPG action or like anime style action just constantly,
yeah.
which not in a good way. It's kind of boring. It's repetitive fast.
Thanks so much,
interview.
Super Moose, and thank
Yeah.
you all for joining
Oh,
me.
nice,
here. You
Gamer
are watching
Power.
Summer Games
Nice.
Done Quick
Second place.
2021, and
see,
that
Blazing
glitch
Beaks.
exhibition was
Steam
crazy.
game, nice.
I'm so glad that you all donated for that. I am joined today by the
It's gonna do a little
lovely
pretty.
and talented Gala
Whoops.
Serini, and she's going to be playing Bayonetta coming up a little later
Oh,
tonight.
wow.
Gala Serini, thank you so much for joining me tonight.
Thank you for having me.
Well, totally. We are really.
I'm gonna turn up the
excited to
volume.
see
Her
this
voice is
run.
really quiet.
And you had mentioned to me before that
Not hers, the
Bayonetta
other one.
1 isn't the only type of game of that type that you speedrun. You also run Bayonetta 2 and some other similar games, right?
Yeah, so I
Mhm.
like to run hack and slash
wow.
and action adventure games. So I've run Bayonetta 1, Bayonetta 2, Ninja Gaiden Black. I've run a bit of Nier Automata, Okami. Yeah, so that genre is really what I like to run. I'm also interested in running Devil May Cry 3 in the future and God Hand. So that's kind of like the focus of the games that I like to play and run. Yeah.
Nice. So what kind of draws you towards those hack and slash type of games when you're looking for your next speedrun?
Well, the thing that really appeals to me is like fast combat is the thing that I really enjoy the most in those kind of games. So particularly with Bayonetta, because Bayonetta is so fast and flashy, that game really caught my eye as a speedrun, and I've really loved running it ever since I picked it up. Yeah.
So, since you run so many of these type of games, so like let's say Bayonetta 2, what's different? What makes Bayonetta 1 different than its sequel Bayonetta 2?
Well, in a speedrun sense, Bayonetta 1 is more movement orientated in that through the Bayonetta 1 run, you progressively get better movement, whereas in Bayonetta 2, you already have the fastest movement right from the beginning. And after Chapter 5 in Bayonetta 1, it becomes far more about
Congrats.
killing enemies efficiently. And in Bayonetta 2, you have a lot less damage compared to Bayonetta 1, so you need to work around the combat that way and use a lot more options that are in the game. Such as in Bayonetta 2, for the speedrun, you use a lot more items, whereas in Bayonetta 1, you don't use that many items by comparison.
I hope to be in a leaderboard someday for a game.
Up, killing enemies.
I'm not even on the board.
Some other speed tech that we're going to be looking forward to see. Can you tell us a little bit more about that?
Yep, so one thing about Bayonetta 1 is Bayonetta 1 has quite a few skips. Some of them are skipping over fight triggers. Some of them are skipping whole parts of chapters. Like one of them in particular is there's this whole motorbike racetrack segment in the game. And one thing that we do is we get Bayonetta to flip backwards over the finish line and then back over it again. So we skip having to go the whole way around. We just go back and over the finish line again.
See, I wouldn't have guessed that there's a lot of skips in that game because it's very on rails as far as I've seen.
Some racing games too, like we forgot to program if someone just like goes around out of bounds and comes back in, and so I think that's really cool that that same kind of tech can be used in.
I don't remember the Resident Evil 3 story. Do you remember what it is, Hybrid?
So
I don't play Resident Evil.
I've seen a lot of Resident Evil, but I don't remember 3.
Has there been a lot of changes
in
the speed run since then?
Yeah, so the last time Bayonetta 1 showcased at an AGDQ or SGDQ was over 10 years ago, or about 10 years ago. So there's been a lot of development since then. The estimate that was on that run was like almost 3 hours. And now the estimate that I set for this run that will be showcased is about an hour and 55 minutes. So there's been a lot of optimization since then. A lot of cool things have been added.
That can't be right.
And even now in the Discord, the Bayonetta speedrun Discord, players have been coming in.
Bayonetta not being in a GDQ for over 10 years.
So yeah, that'll be cool to get to show off. Yeah.
That's crazy.
One thing that I appreciated when I was like watching your runs is that you seem to always be able to stay pretty calm in like a stressful situation. And in fact, this is literally not your first marathon. You've run this game at marathons before. So what tips would you have for other runners for kind of mitigating that anxiety and trying to stay cool under pressure?
Well, for me, experience helps and practice is very good. Also, doing no reset runs for marathons is really important. And I also like to practice my commentary a bit.
Oh, I just read a little bit of the plot for Resident Evil 3. That actually does sound interesting, and I don't think I've played that one. But that one does sound pretty cool. Jill trying to escape from the city 24 hours before the events of Resident Evil 2. Actually sounds kind of cool.
When practicing and preparing for a
I might have to play a Resident Evil game one of these days. Hey, Blizzard, how's it going? Hope you're doing well.
Maybe you wouldn't think about until you have gotten a game in.
That's not us.
Like, oh, maybe that extra practice
we're doing a watch party.
Help as much as it me out a little bit more.
Summer game's done quick.
Well,
what?
Thank you so much for sitting down with me, Gallus Arena. You
300K hype.
To her run coming up later tonight. Thank you once
Charity
again for joining me tonight.
Yep.
Thank you for having me. Thank you.
All right. Thank you guys very much.
Twitch.tv/GamesDoneQuick
coming up later tonight.
Yes, I did actually, Blizzard. I was at a friend's lake house, and I was just floating on the lake, drinking some beer.
Once again, welcome back to Summer
Games. It was
Games
very relaxing.
Powered by Twitch. We're still setting up for our next run, so we're just going to take a quick break, but don't
I
touch
spent
that dial.
the weekend and holidays with my family. Swimming and barbecuing.
Okay, that's not too bad, Gamer Tower. I mean, that's pretty good, I would say. Are you still working on it, or is it just something that you kind of play every once in a while? But I mean, that's not bad. Just second place, man.
That's insane.
Yeah. You can do it.
Yeah.
Keep at it. Just takes practice. My problem is I can't play a game repetitive enough to be in a leaderboard. I'm trying with OOT randomizer, but I'm not anywhere near there yet. It's gonna be a while. Oh, okay. Well, hey, if you're satisfied with it, then hey, that's cool. You know, sometimes it's nice to be like, all right, I like my time. Gonna move on. Something else.
Yeah. That's speedrunning for you.
Yeah, we're not doing Saturday because we wanted to just chill and watch the end day. Right, Hybrid?
Right.
Yeah.
This week is GDQ, and the finale will be late Saturday night.
Oh,
so
that's right. That's right. Yeah, we're gonna stream the finale like late Saturday night, like late. So
yeah,
tune in for that because the ending is usually pretty good because people get really excited. Well, it's not the same because it's not live. That's the unfortunate thing.
Right.
Like when it's in person and live and there's people in a big room watching people at the end, it's way more hype. Like there's way more excitement.
Yeah.
So unfortunately this isn't like the like kind of true essence of GDQ. It's much better when they have the actual in-person one, which we're both hoping AGDQ in January will be that, but we'll see. We'll have to find out.
Yeah.
Because it's so much better in person.
I know, it's just the excitement of the crowd.
There's a different energy to it.
Yeah.
It's kind of like a sports game, where you have no crowd, it's not as exciting than having a big crowd.
Like if you watch sports during the pandemic and you just see cardboard cutouts of people, it's like, whoa, okay.
Yeah, and they had to pipe in like fake crowd sounds.
Yeah.
And welcome back to Summer Games Done Quick 2021.
But
my dear friends,
the finale this year is going to be, I think it's Kingdom Hearts 2.
Oh, really? I don't really mind watching Kingdom Hearts, just not really my thing to play, honestly.
Right, same here.
I don't mind watching it, though.
And the upcoming Devil May Cry 5 run.
I know, it's probably controversial to say that. Kingdom Hearts fans are pretty diehard.
I know. So if you dare say, it's not my thing, they hate you for it.
Good evening, GDQ! My name is Tempest Mask 1000.
It's okay to like a thing and okay for someone else to not like it.
Live as we are getting ready to do some demon slaying with Devil May Cry 5 Special Edition featuring the Scruffington.
But like speedruns are always a special category because
yeah. There's a lot of games that I don't enjoy playing, but I love watching a speedrun of.
Hell yeah.
So it's just different. They're exactly. Case in point.
Yeah. Well, we got our hack and slash block coming up.
Mm-hmm. Nice. Oh, okay. Hybrid and I kind of grew up on RPGs, so we're pretty big RPG guys. Not speedrunning them.
Hello, everyone. My name is
it's more of a recent thing, but yeah, we played a ton of RPGs growing up.
Oh hell yeah! Final Fantasy, Breath of Fire,
Chrono Trigger.
Chrono Trigger.
So what RPGs have you been playing recently, Gamer Tower?
Yeah.
Since 2021 marks the 20-year anniversary of Devil May Cry. And
Jesus.
It seems only fitting that we would
20 years ago, Devil May Cry came out.
Here, Maxi Loops.
Yeah.
Hey everybody, happy to be here.
God damn, I feel old.
All right, and also joining us on commentary, we have my good friend, a DMC series veteran, and someone who's going to be running Vanquish later this
Makes me sad.
Do you want to feel old, Tonic?
No, stop it. No, I don't.
So,
no.
Tempest, do you happen to know if EX Color
I said stop it.
We're just as old as Final Fantasy, dude.
I am checking right now, good sir. We
No.
To indeed have EX in the lead.
Oh shit,
Way over
man.
Parent. If you want to know the total, we're looking at a good $548 over the 136. So I think we've got ourselves a clear winner, if any. Scruff, take it.
Yeah, it's funny.
away
Devil May
whenever
Cry
you're
is not
ready. Good luck, have
very
fun, my dear.
popular
Wonderful.
in the
Alright,
big
so I'll count us down.
group.
We'll get started here in 3.
It's a niche game.
Yeah, it's a very niche game.
So you know how Devil May Cry
You can tell by the donation
Virgil
incentive.
in human form hiring Virgil's brother
Like
and
1,000.
in order to defeat Virgil in devil form.
Pen and
so that he
paper,
can become
Knights
Virgil.
of Pen and Paper
Well, now, this
2,
game has
Galaxy
even more
Paper.
Virgil.
Oh,
That's
are
right,
those like
Virgil was
indie
recently
games? I've
added
never
to
heard of
Devil
those
May Cry
before,
5
actually.
as a playable character via DLC and as part
Well,
of
if you ever need
special
some suggestions on
Virgil comes with a few unique
some good
gameplay
old school
twists,
RPG games,
and
then
he's a little bit
let us know.
different from the main cast of DMC5.
So we know many of them.
So if you have played Devil May Cry,
Yeah.
before, you might
Let me
remember
look those
that
up,
the
though.
main campaign
You know, the
centralized
Pen and
around
Paper series sounds
Neurodon
familiar.
PvP,
Let's
and
see
the
if
three
I've
characters kinda have
seen
their
this
own
one before. Let
unique
me look it up here.
levels, their own unique
There's-
bosses, etc., etc.
There's Dragon
But
Quest
Virgil
/ Dragon
doesn't
Warrior,
really have
depending on
those,
your
with the
region.
exception of missions
Yeah.
19 and 20, which we will explain a little bit later. Instead, Virgil gets to play through the entire Neurodon.
Well, a nice thing about RPG
by
games too is that there's a wide variety of
So
styles
all the
of
bosses from that
RPGs.
Yeah.
game, you'll be seeing me go through them tonight as Virgil.
Eastern and Western.
In addition, Virgil also
Yeah,
has
among
a lot
other
of
ones.
unique gameplay
Hack
elements.
slash
So in the
action,
top left corner,
turn-based.
you'll
Like,
see the big blue bar
tactics.
The Elder
above
Scrolls
the
is
health bar,
technically
which is
a
called
role-playing
concentration
game.
meter.
Yeah,
Um,
yeah, those are
we'll
role-playing
explain that
games.
a little bit later. But in the bottom right, you'll also see me cycling through some weapons.
Aw, dude.
And Virgil has three
Where's
of
my
them. He
phone?
has
Like,
Beowulf,
Castlevania Black
Mirage
is coming
Edge,
up soon.
and Yamato.
Like, in the next
Oh,
couple of
nice.
days.
I love
Mirage Edge are
Castlevania.
mainly used in the speedrun for movement, and Yamato is essentially our bread and butter when it comes to combat.
Okay,
And the
RPG
reason for
game,
that
pen and
is
paper.
because
Huh.
Yamato allows
Looks
us to
interesting.
use
It definitely
the
looks very
adjustment,
unique.
which is
Pen and paper
crazy
series.
powerful technique that essentially allows us to cut
never
through
played 'em.
enemies and bosses like butter. And I'll let Cosmic explain a little bit more about that.
There's so many like niche, small indie games out there now that it's impossible to know of all of them.
You'll see Virgil's sheath flash.
Castlevania Block is tomorrow night, is what you said, Hybrid?
Very specific timing.
Hang on, let me look at the schedule. I can't get up. My dog's like on me. My phone is nowhere near me.
I've got the schedule. Let me look up here.
Yeah,
So you're saying it was tomorrow, right?
I think it's tomorrow or it's
Yes.
Wednesday.
It is tomorrow at 8:15 Central-ish is when it starts.
AM or PM?
AM.
With the concentration meter,
Are they playing Symphony of the Night?
the more damage.
First one's Dawn of Sorrow, then Castlevania 64, then Bloodlines, then Rondo of Blood, then regular Castlevania. So no.
So
Nope.
guess what? We
Unfortunately,
had
they are
three
not.
cards
Sorry.
that we could chain. Now we technically have 6. So he's just gonna be able to
Though
stand
they've
at range here
they've
and
definitely
blow
done a
this
Symphony of
boss
the
up
Night
entirely.
speedrun.
Oh, interesting, Gamer Tower.
Basically,
Simulation
what
of
you do with
tabletop
chain those three
RPGs.
judgment cuts into each other
Interesting.
is just by,
Dude,
like, holding and tapping,
let
over
me
and over again.
shout
You have
out
to do
one of the
this,
guys
for
who
a lot
did
of the runs. So this run really tests the
a
consistency of
Castlevania
runners over
type
the
game
course of
or
1 hour
Metrovania
plus,
type game.
to chain judgment cuts,
His name is Half
you know, just
Coordinated,
back to back to
Oh
back.
yeah.
and one of his hands he
Basically,
suffers from like a physical
You
disease
also
where
saw
he
that
can't
Scruff
move
got
one of his hands,
no damage bonus
and he
there.
fucking
The
just
economy in this
destroys
game
one of the
is
Castlevania
constituted by red
games.
orbs.
Yeah, he can
One-handed.
play.
We're gonna be
He can
using,
play that game better
and
than I can
when we
with
get
2
no
hands.
damage bonuses, it will
Yeah.
double the amount of red
It's
orbs
insane.
from the style rank, which
Yeah,
is
he's pretty
the
cool.
colors that you see on the right
It's a really
here.
nice story.
It's slowly filling up.
He was on
The
GDQ
style
a
rank
few
will
years back,
reward
and
us
it was
for
pretty cool to
mixing
see.
up our attacks or doing a lot of
Yeah.
damage. Spoiler
So I think
alert,
he's retired from speedrunning at this point.
mixing it
Yeah, I
up.
don't know. I haven't really seen much of him lately.
No, I follow him on Twitch. He's retired from
It's not
speedrunning.
about
Oh,
stats,
sorry, I didn't.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a shame.
Concentration meter will
I know.
also reward us for quote-unquote
But he's
playing.
still still an advocate for like
So if
accessible
we're, you know,
gaming.
just landing
That's good.
attacks, not
Nice.
taking damage, it's gonna stay at full too.
Which is
Going
something
back to the
everyone should
economy
be.
as well,
Yes.
we want to get a lot of no damages.
Whether it's,
early
you
on
know,
in the game, so that we can get tons and tons
creating a
of money
palette swap
to stack
for
up,
the
because cool thing about
colorblind,
Virgil compared
making games
to,
accessible to
Nero
people who can
Dante
only
is that
use
he's
one
a
hand.
greedy guy. He gets to
Visually
grab
impaired
all
stuff
of
where it
Nero
highlights
Dante and
things,
have
and
to share it.
like in Final Fantasy
However,
14.
you know,
Yeah.
since we don't have
You know,
to
I look
share
forward to
any
the
money
day
with
when
everybody, we can
VR
stack Virgil
technology
up
is
to
like, kind of
as
like
much power as we really want,
Sword Art Online,
the entire
where you just put a helmet on and you can like control a character in game like you're that person.
Yeah.
So it doesn't matter like what sort of disabilities you have, you can still act like and play like a
That's
normal
right,
person.
Because there were disabled people playing the game, and the reason
Yeah.
why they played it was because they were disabled.
And
Yeah, so they could actually like walk around and stuff. So it's pretty cool. Hey Alex, thanks for the like. We're doing a watch party for Summer Games Done Quick. It's a really awesome charity stream if you haven't seen it before. Bunch of speedruns 24/7 for a week straight. It ends this Saturday night. We'll be doing a final watch party late Saturday night. But it's
and for our Thursday night, we will be watching. We'll be streaming again. And I'm super excited for that because it's gonna be freaking Pokemon Black and White.
Nice. Nice. Yes, I said retired, Micah. Yes, retired from speedrunning. That's what Hybrid said.
Yeah. Yeah, his name is half coordinated because he can't use one of his hands. So he speedruns games one-handed, and it's just like, I mean, like.
Man, it's funny, Gamer Tower. I think you've played, like, I think you've only played games that I've never played ever. Mario and Luigi Superstar Saga. What is that game?
It's well, it's Mario and Luigi Superstar Saga.
What what console is that on?
I think it's on one of the Game Boys.
Oh, okay. That might be why.
It's a handheld. My most replayed game ever is Final Fantasy IV.
Wow, my most replayed one. Game Boy Advance. Okay, thanks. Interesting.
Yeah.
I think the only game I've ever played on Game Boy Advance was crap. Why am I blanking on it? It's an RPG. It's got like Sun in the name.
Golden Sun.
Golden Sun. That's it. Golden Sun. Yeah, Golden Sun's like the only game I've played on the Game Boy Advance because when I was a kid, I got a Game Boy Advance with that game, and that was the only game I had. So I just played that over and over again.
The Golden Sun series is pretty interesting.
I do like the art style of it too. It's got a good art style. Ah, sorry, Micah. I wish I could do something.
Aww. Take some Pepsid or Tums.
Just take something that'll knock you out.
Some melanonin?
I don't know. Well, I mean, there are some other things too that would knock you out.
Marijuana, crack,
illegal or legal, depending on where you're at.
Entering that focus
Benadryll.
That's really helpful in a run.
NyQuil.
You know, I get that, Gamer Tower, because today there's so many games, and you have so many choices that I can see how a lot of people wouldn't really replay games as much because there's just so much. Back when Hybrid and I were kids, though, you didn't have a whole like there was a lot of games out, yes, but it was only a certain amount of games that were around that were good.
Okay. Tonic. All right, look at the schedule for early Monday morning.
You mean this morning?
Yeah, like it's called Amagon
It is possible,
or Armagon.
You saw Goliath kind of jump down into the church. It is possible.
Are you talking about tomorrow morning or this morning?
No, it was this morning, Monday morning.
Okay, what time?
Around 8 a.m. It's called Amagon.
Oh yeah, Amagon. What is that?
Okay, I'm not gonna spoil it. You have to watch that run.
Oh, okay. Okay.
It's one of those rare gems. It's so good.
You know, I think I might. You know, I think what we might want to do is on our Facebook page, we might want to do like a link to some of the really good runs for people to look at.
Oh, okay.
So for people that haven't ever seen a GDQ,
yeah.
Because they always do VODs afterwards of the streams, but it kind of takes a couple days sometimes.
Oh. So youtube.com/gamesdonequick.
There's nothing wrong with that, Micah. I'm not gonna judge you on that one. Do what you gotta do.
I've been drinking, so I'm gonna read that as legal opioids.
Opioids are bad for you, though, man. They're super addicting.
Yeah. They're addictive. Stay away from those.
Yeah. They're not good. Stick to the rivers and lakes that you're used to.
Also, there is a
Huh?
skip on this
Don't go
level,
chasing
but
waterfalls.
Wait for it.
Don't
Virgil's literally
go
too fast for it to be
chasing
really
waterfalls.
worth it.
That's all I know.
Or even really
Just stick to the rivers and lakes that you're used to.
We haven't even incorporated
I guess.
because this character is just so fast, and the old skip that was on this was actually patched.
We're not
out
even
for
watching
special
this run.
I'm partially to blame.
That's because I am not really a big Devil May Cry fan.
But the
Apologies to anyone that
the
is
new
that's
version
watching.
is so
Yeah,
inconsistent.
I'll turn up the volume a
I'm
little
waiting-
bit for you.
I'm still waiting for
worked
something
it into.
interesting
We
to
haven't really
happen.
worked out setups for it.
Yeah,
It's
well,
just
that's what
not
I'm saying.
working.
Like, this game,
Takes
like, this is the whole game right
5-10
here.
seconds with
This.
character, and you
Like,
have to get it first try.
That's all it is. There's nothing else.
It is worth it on
You know?
I think it's the boss fights that you want to watch out for.
Yeah, that might be a little more interesting. But, like, the in-between stuff, it's just the same thing over and over again. That's why I
Also,
just
the
can't get into
scissors
it.
there, another difference between
Yeah.
Nero and Virgil.
And it's
is
very
Oh,
on
but-
rails.
yeah.
Like,
in
there's
this
not.
mission
It's
is
not
that Nero
open
would want
at
to
all.
carry those scissors
Like, I
before
was
they could,
watching
you know, so they could be put into a vulnerable
GDQ
state and
earlier
take 'em
this
out. But
morning.
Virgil just
Oh, this is
doesn't
a boss.
He can just
Well,
come
and this
down
is also
and
another reason why.
it.
Look, this is the
Same
boss.
with
You're just
Artemis here.
spamming this
There's
over and over
attacks
again.
that she has. She's not gonna
Yeah.
get to do
You're
them,
just
dude.
spamming
It's
that over and over again, and then dead.
And there she
Yeah.
goes.
It's just not very
Not
interesting to me.
Yeah, it is actually
Like,
disgusting. to see
Maybe
someone
later
else
bosses,
through health bars.
they had to do different strats. I don't know.
I like how you're trying to
I'm used it,
justify this
but,
game
yeah,
to me.
it's
I'm-
always surprising.
Okay, well, let me put it this
Remember
way.
when, you know, the
Um,
category was
I was
first getting routed
watching
and we started, you know,
Super Smash Brothers
slowly-
Brawl All-Star
slowly
run,
optimizing all of our
Mhm.
judgment cuts and everything, and
which
all of our
boiled down to
movements.
just
Times we
spamming
started
up
getting lower.
Smash.
Wow,
It's like
Virgil.
I just fucking left to
Like
go
I
to my
said,
parents'
just
house.
Oh,
at that
man.
point.
like a
I'm
giant
That's
stick
crazy.
through a stick of butter
It's
on
just
the
like
game.
you're doing the same shit over and over and
Really,
over
really
again.
strong.
Like, I mean, it's great that you can beat this in 15 minutes, but like, it's not interesting.
It's like the hot dog.
Oh, no problem, Micah.
remake,
That's
but, like,
no worries, man.
katana.
Cool bit of
I'm just saying I
movement
wouldn't judge
here,
you.
I guess.
That's all.
So
You tried induced vomiting?
kind of
Don't do
positioned
that.
himself at the
Oh,
edge
no.
of an encounter.
Don't do
That's
that. I'm joking.
terrible
Please
advice.
don't do that. Please don't do
Terrible
that. Please don't do that.
kind of want to position ourselves near
Consult
the
a
exit,
medical
so
professional
that way we can
before you
So
attempt.
I will say,
do something you can't really do as a Dante V.
Yeah, Nero Dante.
I have resorted to that in the
So I was just
past.
gonna say this is
Like, it's
Yeah.
very, very rare that I do that, but like,
just slowly running across.
it's like the
bridge
only thing I can think of to make me feel better.
Well, sometimes when your stomach is really, really hurting,
Alright, sounds
if it's
good. I
like food
definitely have
poisoning,
quite a
sometimes
few
it does help,
donations.
but
In
it's
fact, I
one of
have
those
a
things where you
donation,
just
a
kind of have to
$25 one from Tic Tac,
just kind of have
Yeah.
to
the Colossus
know
Rider,
your
saying,
body
"Thank
kind
you
of thing.
so much for having
Yeah.
me. I am so happy with the result
Um,
of the run, and I'm glad everyone enjoyed it. Best of luck
so
to all the
once-
runners. Thank you so much.
Yeah,
Tic
I mean, I'm
Tac.
sure
Yeah.
there's something like
Great
that, but
job with
you know,
Like
it's one of those
sometimes
things where
it is
Also
the
got a-
sometimes it is the fix you need, but like I don't
Yeah,
know. I
that's
don't
true.
know if
We
this
also
is
get a $15
the right
donation from
call.
Smashville.
I don't
Proud of
recommend
you,
it
Scruffy. You've
ever
come a
because
long way.
we are not
It's been
medical
a joy to
professionals.
watch you get
Exactly.
Do not take our
Enjoy the
advice.
moment. Much love.
Yo, shout out to
Alexa.
We also got a
Don't take Alexa's advice either.
$25 donation from Arrow saying,
She's
Sorry,
shit.
I'm
"Another
sorry.
She's
great
shady.
wave speed run.
I
Really
was turning
looking
on
forward
lights.
to Devil May Cry 5 special.
Yeah, that's fine,
Thanks to
Micah.
the staff for the event, and good luck to the Scruffington on the run.
Thank you so much.
All right.
Yes.
So this
Yes, that
mission
is
right
100%
here, This
true.
is actually the first of the V missions.
Munchie's Baba is you.
So normally.
Oh,
we
fuck
would
yeah.
have a couple of
Oh, that
skips
is such a good
here.
run.
This is the thing too about.
It
Virgil
was
in this
from
game is that
AGDQ this
the
year,
Nero
right?
Dante V run is quite skip heavy at this point in the meta. There's a skip on, you know.
It
on
is
the
familiar.
few
What is
levels
that?
are
It is
unintended,
run.
and
It is
Virgil
rapid
himself
fire
is pretty
commentary.
clean in that regard,
Nice.
you know. If you
I love a good
like,
commentary with my
glitchless
speed run.
runs or, you know, runs that are really heavy, like execution based.
I don't think I
very
saw
little
this one.
RNG, as you notice, like, a lot
That
of
is
people
one of
just
my
kinda get
all-time
cut
favorite
down
runs
before they
from
have
a
chance to play.
GDQ.
Like this boss here, Nidhogg.
2020,
By
okay.
the way, when you go into Sin
Okay,
Devil
it
Trigger,
was last
you
year
can
then.
spawn 3 judgment cut
Obviously.
at the same time. So, it just so
Right,
happens
Micah?
that Nidhogg has 3
Jeff
heads,
Bezos is
so
listening.
that boss
He just stepped down though. He's no longer in charge of
He has
Amazon.
abilities, they're not worth explaining. He's
So
on
get ready
screen
for
for 5
Amazon to
seconds.
probably be
Exactly,
worse than
yeah.
it is now,
You took a sip of your
because
drink.
the
You don't
corporate
get to watch the boss
drones
fight.
are going to get in there and optimize for profits.
Okay, so this is the second of 3 purchases in the run.
Oh, it's
So in the
22
first
minutes, 22
mission, we
minutes,
got
39
speed
seconds.
and rapid
Okay.
slash.
It's
It's
not
like-
even that long.
Allowing us to
That's
run
just
faster
like
and some
it's.
movement tool here.
Oh, that's just
Here
the
we're
Oh, I just mean that's like the whole stream of it. I guess
Yeah, that's the whole stream.
Heavy
It's
Rain Blades and Hell on Earth. We'll get into what some
maybe
of
we
these
could
will
finish
be
it off.
later.
Finish off the
Purple
night with
Orbs,
it.
what you gotta know is
maybe.
that So first of all, the abbreviation for them is.
Well, yeah,
it's
yes, that is true, Gamer Tower. But I'm saying that's going to get even worse now. Like it's going to accelerate even more so, because it was just him doing it, and he probably kind of slacked on it. Whereas someone who specialized in that crap is going to come in.
They increase the amount of maximum devil trigger that you can have.
Actually, what's kind of funny that you mentioned Baba Is You, I was actually going to recommend to you at some point, Tonic, that we play Baba Is You on stream, and by we, I mean you, since I've beaten the game.
Oh, accidentally ate raw chicken before.
Oh no.
Damn, that is really bad, actually.
Well, it's potentially bad.
I'm glad you survived.
It's potentially bad. It's not a death
Right,
sentence.
but it's very dangerous to eat raw chicken.
Yes, I will concur with that.
Yeah, always make sure your chicken is cooked.
This is also a
Fun fact: you can eat pork medium, or you can eat pork rare.
Really?
This is a little
Yeah.
bit nostalgic. I'm not gonna lie.
I did not
As long
know
as
that.
the internal temperature reaches that sweet spot, then you can eat it. And it if it hits that, the internal temperature just right, you can eat pink pork.
No worries, Micah. I know how that is sometimes. You're tired and you're just like, I can't type. Happens to all of us.
Oh man, can you believe there's still like an hour of this left?
Oh god, there's an hour left? Wait. He's only done this for 16 minutes? Oh my god, it seems like this run has been 45 minutes plus already. It's only been 16 minutes. Oh no. No.
That's why I'm looking forward to Thursday, because at least Pokemon's interesting.
Do we want to just put up the Baba Is You run over this?
Money goes to help the second bonus game GTA 3 incentive. Best of luck to the runner and keep those haikus coming.
I'm tempted to just put the Baba Is
We're
You
gonna
run
go to YouTube.
I have it up over here.
Put up the Mega Man X run race.
Well, no. Let's do the Baba Is You one first.
Okay, we'll do Baba Is You, then we'll put the Mega Man X race from Sunday.
Okay, so I'm gonna mute this. I'm not gonna stop it. I'm gonna mute it, and then let's switch over
let's
switch over to Baba Is
viewer
You.
count.
Yeah. Okay. So let's see. Let me lower the volume just a little bit here.
So we're gonna probably be quiet for a long time because this is fucking
while
rapid
they're just
fire.
finishing up, we're gonna get a few more donations.
Yeah. So let's watch this run. This is the is it AGDQ 2020 or SGDQ? SGDQ. It's
This is
SGDQ.
it. This is the run.
Short hike
Yeah.
is such a
I actually just
beautiful
watched
game.
this the other day.
I'm glad I watched this run on my birthday. Oh my gosh, happy birthday! Thank you everyone.
Oh,
for
Kung
what
Fu
you
Fruit
were
Cup
doing. Can
is
everybody
Yeah, I like her.
commentating.
She's
She's
cool.
awesome. Yeah. Her hair is amazing.
Yeah.
Like that.
She did a Beat Saber run the other.
that, like,
I
red
think, in
ombre.
AGDQ this year.
Yeah.
donation
Yeah, it was AGDQ.
from Ronan Raven, who says, "I love
And that was a
GDQ
freaking
and
banger
RPG
of a
Limit
run.
Break. I
All right, we're gonna
appreciate
fast forward to
everything
the
about
actual
these
run
events.
here.
Amazing."
Yeah.
For the game to process a subsequent
All right, so let
Okay.
me go back. Let me go back to the beginning here. Come on.
Our Baba Is You
Okay,
true
here we go.
ending run by
So
Punchy.
I'm gonna keep quiet because
Have a
this
great
guy
time,
is
Punchy.
rapid
Good luck.
fire.
You're gonna do amazing.
Okay.
So enjoy the run, you guys.
This will be an exciting one, Micah. This is a special one from last year.
Yeah.
So pay attention.
Actually, all you need is
Hello,
15, 20
everyone.
minutes to
I'm
watch
Punchy.
this.
This is
All right,
Baba
he's
Is
in.
You, a game
Let's
that
go.
took me 30 hours
Go
to
inside.
complete for the true ending casually. I will now do it in 27 minutes. Amazing. Joining me on this journey will be...
Hi, I'm Will. I'm annoying.
That he is. Thank you, Will, for that.
Nice intro.
Off to a brilliant start already. Okay, so a little preamble for the run, so the crowd isn't completely lost. So in the settings, the thing that makes this run is this setting here called input repeat delay. Essentially, that decreases the amount of time it takes for the game to process a subsequent input after you've already put one in. For the speedrun, we turn it down to its lowest setting. So at the lowest setting, the game becomes incredibly twitchy and will process inputs about as fast as you can think through them.
Nice.
And as a sort of like brief
Like
explanation,
Tonic
how
can watch
rules
this
work of
and
Baba, 'cause you're
still
gonna
we can
even
still do a
more
stream
details
on
than will be if I don't do this.
on stream,
This
and
is
you
Baba
still
Is You.
don't like
This white
watching this doesn't
sheep
help
thing
you at
over here,
all.
That's Baba. Baba is
Oh.
you. When something is you, I can control them using the arrow keys and also the WASD keys because two sets of movement keys means I can go twice as fast. Flag is win. If I touch something that's win, I win the game, or I win the stage rather. But I can push these rules around to make new rules. I can make flag is you.
What?
Now I control the flag. Ooh, excellent.
What? What the hell is this game? Oh no.
It's a
Oh my,
puzzle. Like,
oh my god. This is gonna break my brain, isn't it?
if you love programming, this game is for you. Because you're basically, like you said, you're basically changing the rules. The one you can change conditions in the game, live in the game.
Nice.
I can't believe you
Just watch, just watch.
Oh, I love Scott
Bubba is-
Pilgrim.
Like 2 weeks ago, you said.
Hey, Amon. Or Amon?
Hey, Amon.
Thank you for the like. We're watching some summer games done quick runs here.
A lot of these puzzles are blink and miss it.
Oh my god, this is gonna be an insane run, isn't it?
Yep.
Off limits, we're going to make wall is
Wait, you say it's 3 stages in or 8? Jesus Christ.
we enter our first hubble, which is the lake.
Oh my god.
Icy waters. So this introduces well, sync was introduced a stage ago, but the jelly can be synced. We push that text through to make a path for us to touch the flag.
What?
Turns, we're going to make
I can't even process this.
I'm like,
we're not going to do that because I can't.
the only reason why I can process this is because I've done all these puzzles.
That can touch the flag because there can be 2 babbers at the same time.
What?
All right, pillar yard, we're going to turn ourselves.
I don't even know what's going on.
I told you, like, you can watch this stream and like you still have no idea what's going on.
Affection, we're going to turn all these KKs, which are the orange dudes, into love, which enables us to win the stage almost immediately.
What?
Brick wall introduces us to turning something into
Sure.
and win at the same time, because if you are win, you win. Funny that. Locked in, we're going to turn all the walls into jellyfish, and then we're going to make the jellies win and touch the wall, which wins that stage.
What? Oh my god.
Change
Like,
so we're going to make things multiple objects at
like
the
I
same
said,
time.
the only reason why I'm following along is because I've puzzled all these out before.
This is nuts.
It's hilarious.
Fresh bubba down there, we can get this flag all the way to flag as win, clearing the lake. We are 1 minute and a half in, and I've already beaten the first world. By the way,
My
the
brain.
drumstick bounced off the floor and
I love this game, by the way.
I don't know if I could do this game.
I mean, the
It's
monitor's
just too
fine.
much.
Like, it's not broken, but like it bounced off the floor. I'm not
It's one of those things where like I'd wait like 5 or 10 minutes before helping you out and giving you clues to the solution. That way you have a. Oh, I love that. I love that stage poem.
Okay, so float. When something is float, it's not touching the floor. So things that aren't like float touching each other, things that aren't float aren't things that are float.
What?
So we got to make Baba.
Oh my
so we
god.
turn all the water into Baba here. So float isn't even part of the puzzle here.
It's going so fast I can't even process it. What's
I
going on?
know.
Baba is float, get it across, then unbreak. Baba is float so that I can get across there. Bridge building. So we got to push these rocks.
Like,
we can make
I'm
the rocks
barely
behind us.
keeping up.
At the same time, we control Baba, and I have to make a path except on movement. There we go. Excellent. Bridge building. The rocks are a red herring on this one. The rocks are float. They can't touch the water, so we have to use the text instead to make the path.
Hey, Faisal, thanks for the like.
Thank you. I hope you're enjoying us watching someone else play a game good.
Right? This is not us. Summer games done quick. Really awesome charity that's going on right now.
Yeah, except we're watching
A
a stream
replay.
from last year because this is like the current stream is boring.
Yeah, we're not really Devil May Cry fans. There might be some people that are, but
Yeah.
I'm not really paying attention to it.
Yeah. So this is actually interesting because it's going so fast and it just breaks your brain.
Yeah, this is crazy. This game is insane.
It's quite a trip. Okay, so this introduces teleport to the game. When there's teleport, things that are teleport,
Oh man.
put objects between them, including
So now you have teleporting. Oh my.
This level introduces a new thing, pull, which is when I
No, I like to point out that you're like 5 hours in by the time you get to teleport on a casual playthrough.
Wow.
it will follow me because I'm pulling it.
Damn, man, he's only three and a half, like 3 minutes 43. Damn.
It's because he knows, like, he's a speedrunner, man. What do you expect?
Right, he has it all memorized and everything.
Yeah.
Every other teleport tick and then mash through it like that. You can also wait turns in this game by using the spacebar, so that's nice. Create Baba is teleport.
Oh, come on. Is this the one?
Teleport the key over there.
No.
Except don't do that because I didn't unmake keys push. Excuse me.
Oh, there's one level I really, really love.
Excellent. Yeah, I was having to communicate objects between the 2 Babas there. Not there. This
I'll
one introduces the
point it
modifier
out
not.
whenever
When
you get
something
there.
is not something, it's not something. So if fence is not stopped, it doesn't stop me, so I can walk through and create Baba just like that. This not has an interesting
Yeah, this is
Like
insane,
said,
Gamer Tower.
So this level, I have to
Like
make
this is
boxes not
this is
push,
actually
something
great
not
experience
push.
for you, man.
It is
Because if you
push,
want to get
means
into
I can
like
push these boxes to
programming,
create a path
like this is a great game for you to play because it's
even less there. Create
you're learning
one more usage of not.
programming
An
syntax.
easy usage of not. It's
Yeah,
okay,
that's
if something is
crazy.
Not, doesn't that mean you can just make every like not fence is win? Except this is too close to the edge. So yes, not fence is win. We're not a fence, meaning we win. Amazing. My greatest accomplishment today was not being a fence.
I'm not a fence. I win.
In the
Big
bottom
one
right,
down.
in the bottom right corner of
Like
the
some of
map
these,
screen, you might notice
some of the solutions in
the
this game
terms
get
Baba is
freaking
you, flag is
crazy.
win. There is no
Yeah.
Baba, no
Wait.
flag on this screen. We'll get there.
This stage introduces weak. When something is weak and it collides an object that isn't weak, it'll destroy itself. So we're going to make things weak to break our way through to the flag is win in the corner there. Tunnel vision. This introduces has. When something has
Like I
something,
said,
it
like
creates
we
a
should play
copy of
this game
whatever
on
it
stream
has
at
when
some point,
it's destroyed. So
and
if
you
something
watching
has
this
itself, it becomes
won't help
effectively
you at
invulnerable,
all.
it creates infinite copies of itself. So we're going to turn ourselves
Because
into
you
box
just
real
go
fast.
so
Love to be a
fast.
box. Love is hot. When something
Yeah,
is
this
hot, it
dude is
melts
insane.
things that are melt. So we're going to make the box melt. Love becomes hot, which melts the box, creating a flag, which enables us to complete the stage. Love is out there. Compound sentences.
I know.
Baby.
I
We're going
love
to make
this run
big
so
sentences.
much.
We're going to make key is push.
And like
box
I can
has
appreciate
key
it
and
so
box
much
is
more.
weak,
Like I said,
which
I
creates
can
means the box
appreciate
will
it
create
so much more
infinite keys,
because
enabling us to clear
like
them.
I've played through this game
Perilous gang.
before
So
ever
shove these
seeing
ghosts in
this.
this way. Things that are
Oof.
pushed store the direction they're pushed in when they start moving, so that pushes the is move across, creating skull is move, which enables us to create a path to make skull is win, enabling us to complete the stage by touching a skull. Walls of gold. We're going to turn all the walls into rocks, and then we're going to turn
Now, are there
the rock into
multiple
wind, and then
ways
we're
you can
gonna make
beat
the rock
levels,
into
or is it only
Yes.
the way that
which
he's
will
doing it?
complete the
There are
stage.
multiple ways to beat levels.
Oh
Thus
wow.
clearing that whole hub board again.
He's just doing it the most efficient way, obviously.
Fall
But
down.
Yes.
okay.
Rattling through these, like just
There's only like
It
there's
slows
like
down
maybe
eventually.
a dozen or
No, it
two puzzles that have
No, it
a
doesn't.
Well, if you ever have
absolute
second for
solution.
donations, let me
Oh,
know.
no problem, Micah. Hopefully you feel better tomorrow morning.
it is a lot.
Yeah, I hope you
Try
feel
to get-
better soon, man.
Try to find that
Conditions. So
position,
we've now
that one
flagged
position
make
that your
moves,
stomach
and we can
feels
make
okay
these
in,
moves open.
and
We
stay in
can
it.
hack through the grass that would ordinarily kill us when we make Babber's win. I still
Whoa.
don't kill you. Touch Babber, win the stage.
What?
One too many. Condition.
That was a blink and miss it stage.
So we need to
Oh.
make grass on KK is key,
Oh. Okay. Huh.
which creates keys for us to use to open this door, which enables us to get to the flag, which wins the stage. Easy, easy. Okay, so sorting facility. The goal for this one is we want to make belt on rock is shift. So I have to finagle this a little bit. There's like a preferred order for this, but I never remember what it is. Belt on rock is shift. The rock touches the water, turns into a key because rock on water is key. Open the door, complete the stage. Relaxing spot. This is one where we're going to make rock on text is push. So we're going to create this text to overlap this rock, which enables us to push both of them.
What?
Getting flag is win in the corner there.
Oh
Completing
my
the stage.
God.
The whole hub mode down. That one only takes 4 stages to complete. It's a relatively small one. Our goal is to complete 7 hub worlds. So we're completing the shortest 7. You don't have to complete all of them to advance to the next stage of the game, but these are the fastest ones. I'm not getting these gates skipped. You can skip these gates if you're fast enough. I'm not fast
Yeah,
enough,
because
unfortunately.
there was a
Okay,
secret
so we're gonna
level
make belt is
and a
push.
secret level and a
These
secret
belts can become
secret
shift.
level.
We're going to use that to shift the wall out of the way, because things that are shift will move other things that are overlapping shift. Just like that. Getting through there.
What?
Tool shed. No, I've picked the wrong level. Baba doesn't respond is not a stage we do in this run. Go away. Key is open, and we need the is shut here. This solve is unconventional. It was discovered fairly recently, actually. Wall is shut. We open this little top bit over here, then we can create wall is open, which deletes all the walls in the stage. They're all gone. Bye. And we create Baba is win, clearing that level entirely.
Wow.
Control. So we're going to move all of this over here. Tree has tree. Thus the tree creates another copy of itself when it's destroyed. And then we're going to make it sync, which will get rid of all these skulls. And I can then break the
What?
sentence, allowing me to get through and clear the stage. Keep out.
I don't even know how that makes sense, but okay.
The fungus up
It-
there has to be
It makes
melted.
sense. Like once you play this game, once you get to that point in the game,
The tree inexplicably
it makes a lot of sense.
I am a melt. Come on, there we go. Get going. Alright, there we go. That's that one done. Moving floor. There's a couple of variants of this one. We have to plug gaps in the floor in order for us to move across and reach the end there so we can make Baba is you. For a lot of these stages, I'm controlling KK rather than Baba, huh? There we go. Getting through here. Creating Baba is win. God, this hurts. Pressing too many buttons. Oh, dying. The bugs kill us if we touch them, so we got to do this correct. This is a similar variant on the same sort of concept, except we're going to push all these things so we can push this text down with us to plug the gap as we run across, and thus create Baba is win.
That was like this. I mean, it wasn't exactly the same, but it's pretty much like the same level twice.
Trust me when I say that that second variant was so much harder to figure out the first time.
This introduces swap and it's over. Swap moves objects between each other. They refuse to overlap. They'll move, so we can exploit that here in order to get the flag to overlap us. And that's the hard part. Swap is done. That doesn't come up anymore. That mechanic is gone. And moving into Rocket Trip, which involves a lot of mechanics that I don't know how to articulate very well for the sake of giving my voice a break. All you will.
Oh boy. Okay, so for this first couple levels
It's
are
like,
really straightforward.
right. Thanks.
We're gonna put a key between the phrase Baba is you and this key,
Love this.
so that we can use the key, use Baba is you as a kind of a bridge, and then still have it able to be us. This next level I want to explain, but I also actually want to explain the mechanic we're going to be seeing a lot more of later. So I'm going to introduce it as follows. Obviously, at this point in Baba, we've decided that anything could be anything, right? But what if nothing could be anything? Well, that's what empty is about. You have a bunch of empty spaces all over the board, right? So those empty spaces are like physical spaces. They can be something. So nothing can be a flag, for example.
Oh my
You can have
god.
flags all over the place.
What?
You can also, for
What?
example, make something into nothing.
Yes.
So you can make these doors
Empty
empty.
is a
God.
variable.
But we don't
Empty
really care
can
about
be
that.
something.
Anyway, we can also
They
make
should have named it
nothing,
null.
which is great. We can also be
Well, you can
nothing,
think of empty
which
as
is useful.
null.
We can
No, I know.
break
I'm
down
just
the
saying
word
though,
for
like
nothing
they should
because
have
nothing
named
is a
it
physical
null.
object.
For the
Yeah.
normies though.
So just like empty can be a physical. Oh, this I love the stage because you infinitely spawn Babas.
Oh no.
In order to make big chains of us out of nothing.
Infinite Babas. Oh no.
For existential crisis, we
So empty can be pushed. So you can push empty spaces, and that is the solution to one of the puzzles: is pushing an empty space to solve a puzzle.
Again, we're
Oh my
considering
god.
nothing as a form of physical space.
Here it
So
is.
We can use nothing to push this rocket from a long distance onto a conveyor belt in order to clear this stage, because the rocket's going to push some stuff out of the way for us to move forward. That's great.
And that's the whole of the Rocket Trip hub world. That's done. Now the run gets weird.
Now we get to
Now it
unlock
gets
a
weird?
brand new stage in the map screen.
I'm
This
gonna
first
I'm gonna
stage
be
is
quiet because they're
fairly
gonna explain a
normal.
lot of stuff that I
There's
can't
not really much to say
keep up
about
with.
it.
Okay.
It's going to be the next couple stages. Yeah, so it's oh well, there it goes. It's
gone.
gone.
I beat it. Don't worry.
What?
I memorized it.
For these next couple stages, we're not actually going to be beating the stage.
just
We're going to be
happened?
turning the levels into different things. In this case, we're going to turn this level into a Baba. So now we've got a Baba instead of that level. For this level, we're going to turn it into a flag. Like I mentioned on the screen, we have a map, or we have a flag and a Baba condition on the map screen. So if we use those things, we can then win the map screen, which is important because winning the map screen takes us somewhere else.
Secret world. Welcome to the real Baba.
Secret world.
Welcome
to the question mark world.
And then we also have a second stage here, which says welcome, which may be a typo, might be an accent. Either way, it does allow us to spell the phrase "love is me," which then allows us to turn love into or me into a flag, and then we can win the stage. It's great.
Start using individual letters. There's a whole hub world themed around this, but this only comes up for 2 stages in this run. It's gone now. You can forget about it.
All right, so for this
It's
third
done.
area, Baba,
No more.
Kiki, and the flag are all practicing social distancing. And so if they touch each other, bad things will happen. So we're not going to do that. And also, we're going to be careful around words, because words hurt us. I relate to that. I'm very sensitive.
Mean
Now, for
fence,
this-
if I face the wall, I stop existing, so I have to like finagle this around without ever actually facing the wall, but you can kind of just walk through it.
Yeah.
Turn the corner, we have to win by turning the stage into a Baba, which allows us to make progress to the secret world. Not the secret world, that's what we just did. We're in the secret world now.
The secret world.
The
We're in the
secret
secret world, but now we're getting to the secret world.
Okay, okay. And then after that,
One
the
layer
secret,
deeper.
It's the secret world after that, right?
It gets weirder from here, folks. Welcome to Baba. This game took me 30 hours to beat casually. Okay, it's a Baba now. So I can push this rock all the way over here, get through this water, and that takes us to the secret world.
So now we're in depths, and depths is even more about turning levels into things that aren't levels anymore. In this case, we're going to be making text is weak, and then we're going to be breaking a whole bunch of stuff all over the place in order to just make a big mess of things, really, so that we can then turn this level into a skull, because on this map screen that we're now in, which is also a level, by the way, skull not facing Baba is you. This is relevant. The not facing Baba part is relevant. We will get there later at the end of this particular level, but we will get there.
Yes, skulls are player controllable objects on the map, so we have to turn this level into a skull to start with, which I've made a bit of a mess of, but that's okay. So now we get to go through to exercise hall. See if you can figure out this stage's gimmick.
Oh no.
This doesn't actually do anything.
No, oh my god.
My head to see what I'm doing.
It's just disorienting.
Just when you think this game is crazy, like the craziest,
so
then
case,
it gets even crazier.
We want to, I believe, turn this level into both text. Yeah, no, we're just turning it into text, right?
We're just turning it into text.
Right. So then, when you turn a level into text, obviously, level being a level, it turns the level into level text. We want that so we can build a sentence using the word level. By moving all that string of text past the skulls, we can then move the level. We can then get the level text, turn that into something else for later. Baba is level.
We can turn Baba into levels, which means we can get this key out. Because otherwise, if the skull gets near Baba, it stops being you, which means I can't control it. Collaborative effort. The soul for this one is quite new and very hard to explain.
It's breaking my brain.
Feeding text is pull through the center. That way I can pull the text out.
That's the idea.
And then I'm going to get the KK on the far left to overlap the skull as I turn it into text, which allows him to pass clean through without pushing it and like making it block. So this one makes level is you. Which means the stage
oh man.
Because I can't really see what I'm doing. Stop. There we go. Level is me, so now the stages are me, which allows the skull to get through, get this grass text. So now we start doing funny things with the stages themselves. We make level is push, means I can actually push the stages around on the map itself. I'm gonna feed level through over here to create is level. What am I gonna do with the level? I just have to find out. I'm gonna turn Baba into grass so I can get out of here. Run this flag text all the way over here, create flag is level, creating the final secret level in the secret level. I pressed the wrong button, which means I might have to do that all over again. Yes,
oh
I do.
No.
Balls.
Oh no.
Read a donation real fast while I redo that.
Okay, I can do that. We have $10 from Cryteen, who says, it's too early for me to be awake, but I couldn't miss Baba is you. Maybe I'll actually finish this game someday. Good luck on the run, Punchy.
Thank you very much. Okay, there we go. Flag is level, which means I can access the final secret stage, Endless Corridor.
There we go.
Okay, so this one I'm going to turn the KK into Baba, and then I'm going to make Baba shift. When something is shift and it overlaps itself, waiting a turn enables it to move by itself. They push each other, and that grants us access to the final secret level, the meta. Welcome to Hot Potato, Meta 1.
So now that
this one I have to move the key without getting too close to it. Sorry, go on.
Now that we're in meta, things are going to get extra weird. We have one particular level that we're going to be revisiting we're going to be visiting a total of 3 times because we need to mess with things so much. At this point, you'll notice we do actually still clear stages. Sometimes clearing stages is necessary to get us to open up other stages. You'll notice that a lot of these stages appear blank, and so we have to clear a lot of them in order to make things actually happen.
Uchi Faust. If Baba is not near the text on that stage, he dies. This is the stage that has to be revisited a minimum of 3 times in order to complete this hub world as efficiently as possible.
So the first time we're in it, we need to turn this level into a Baba because Baba is you. Once we turn the level into a Baba, we can move that Baba around and start messing with stuff. But then we're going to need to revisit it later. Anyway, we can get there when we get there. For the time being, all you need to know is that we can't really walk past these ghosts because they're going to spook us so bad that we're going to cease to exist, basically. We don't want that, so we're gonna make for future levels. We're gonna try to get things out of the way or make a big chain of things. For canister, we have this word. We have this word. It's called word. And when something is word, that thing becomes a word of itself. So belt is word means that any belt object functions also as a belt text. So if you have like belt object is something, then
is shift. Now the belt is shift. Belt is word. There we go. It's all good. The belt text is through to the bottom.
What? I did not understand that at all about word.
Text down there. Turn the belt into flag.
All right. Don't blink. Okay, if you need to blink, blink now. Don't blink.
Don't blink.
Flag
Oh man.
Solving this one for flag.
We want to turn this level into a flag because flags function as door openers right now based on the current terms we have.
Sure.
So we need to turn this into a flag. We're going to have a flag. It's very important that we have a flag. We're going to feed this text through so then we can turn level as, then we make the sentence level as flag.
There we go. The flag's open doors in this hub. I gotta get the cursor through. The cursor is a physical object that isn't always attached to a controllable thing, so I sometimes have to finagle to get the cursor back.
Yeah, it likes to attach to things that are like permeable, I guess.
Yes.
Not really solid, but permeable.
Mutual feelings. We're gonna turn this level into Flag and Baba at the same time, and we're gonna do this by way of turning Baba into a teleporter. We're gonna make Flag and Baba overlap, then we're gonna make Baba and, well, a Baba overlap, which creates Flag is Baba, creating another Flag and a Baba that we can control on this side. Back to Booby Trap for one last time. We're gonna solve this one by turning it into Flag and text at the same time. And this solve is actually kind of complicated, so like I have to do this in a fairly specific way. Because I gotta make text overlap, which is not something the game is generally, like, very amiable to.
Right, and that's what we have these belts for. The belts, or I guess more specifically, the shift mechanic allows us to make things overlap in a kind of a finagly way. And actually, this is
There we go.
This particular solve is necessary to access a certain secret level, as I recall, right?
Yes. Yes, it's like a hidden solution of sorts. But now that I've done it, I can skip about half of the meta instead of playing it. Because I've done it early.
But first, you have to actually separate level and flag from one another.
Yes.
Because you need to make sure that the flag can be used as a door opener here, and you also need to you can't do that if you have level, because it would exist on top of the flag and prevent you from pushing the flag into the door.
Yes. Now I've gotten through that. I'm going to make level as push once again. Now I can start maneuvering the levels around. I can use the levels as fodder to get through this puddle. I'm going to get cursor. Cursor is now an object I can mess
Sacrificing
with.
levels.
So the cursor is on me right now. Weird. So in order to combat that, I'm going to make cursor is flag. Now there's a flag over here. How about that?
Useful.
Now I need to make, provided I can figure out how to do it. I'm finagling this weird, but it's fine.
But you want to
flag is push and open, thus turning the flag back into a key that I can maneuver around. Think of the flag as a key for this level, okay? Get through there. I'm going to position that flag next to stage 11 because I'm going to turn flag into cursor, which means that it will turn into a cursor and it can select level 11. That's the long meta menu.
It's
For this stage, text has to be near either Baba or KK or it'll fall into the fire. So we have to make KK as hot repeatedly.
What?
Push KK all the way up there.
That's
make
crazy.
Him hot, he melts the ice, then I can get through. Tangle. This stage has to be solved twice for 2 different solves, and this is where the solutions get.
I think he's close to finishing it, isn't he?
It's great. This is my favorite. So first I have to make lava float. First I have to make lava float because if level becomes melt and flag, then it melts
It's still.
lava's touching it.
Well, this goes to 33, but I think
So now
it's
the level is a flag,
less than
but now I
that.
have to actually win it. I've
Yeah,
won
we're
it.
getting
That's
close.
it. All I had to do was that. So now I'm on stage 15.
Yeah.
The box.
Okay.
In order to clear this stage,
We'll switch back
I
to
have
Devil May
make
Cry after
level
this because it'll
near
probably be
flag
close to being
is
over.
win, because the stage itself is near a flag on the map. Because I turned the previous stage into a flag, I win the stage. And that takes us to the final stage, the very end. All I gotta do is make all is done, and that will be time. All is done. Time. That's it. Runs over.
What?
All is done.
Dunzo.
That
was pretty good.
That's crazy, man.
I know that you
Jeez.
just finished and that was amazing, but
That game
can I
is
just say
insane.
that we just got a $10,000 donation?
Cool.
Yeah.
From
Again,
Hempuli199,
casually,
who says,
this will take you 30 to 40 hours.
Yeah, for sure. Also, this is Gary.
Hey, look at that. We're close to the end of Devil May Cry run.
Looks like we got 30 minutes left.
Oh, shoot, it's 110. Damn it, I thought it was 50. Wait, wasn't it 50 before? Or no, I'm just crazy. Damn. Okay.
Sounds good. Well,
maybe it'll be
put it
interesting.
on.
Here's one from.
We could watch
a
the
name
Mega
that I
Man
could
X
definitely
race.
see
How long
giving
is it?
Some wonderful gifted
It's like
subs
30,
to chat. We got
35
a $5
minutes.
donation from Halcyon. Been looking forward to the DMC
It's kind of cutting it
run all
close.
day.
I think we'd
So
miss
hyped
the
for
end
another
of this.
Great event. Anonymous also
Well,
donates $5.
I'd like to see the end of the
We're
run.
so close to 300K.
Okay.
Can we get a $5 donation train to
This
push
is
us
about
over the line?
SGDQ
As a
2021.
man who loves trains, I gotta say I'm all for that idea. So chat, let's see if we can get that
Alright,
going.
so we're switching back to Devil May Cry 5.
Otherwise, we get a $10 donation from Slickify saying, "Why did Virgil's phone shut down? It needed more power."
Okay, I think
Ugh.
That's good.
Absolutely.
Bad puns.
Oh,
They're
sure.
just bad puns.
We also got a $25
And I like puns.
$25 donation from MacMog. He's faster than Dante and stronger too. He's far too edgy for the Dante crew. Huh. That was a very special request to the DK rap tune, by the way.
Oh,
we
no.
also got a $25 donation from MVH. If nobody else will, I'll cheer on Virgil. Go, Virgil! We also get a $50 donation from BT Savage. Let's hit 300K.
Yes, let's hit 300K. That'd be crazy.
All right, so this skip right
Less than
here
5,000 away.
is
300K
called
hype.
skip or gargoyle skip. Normally in this level, you would have to traverse through a lot of these tunnels and do a ton of fights, but the devs were nice enough to make it so that, you know, they thought, you know what, let's give them a way to traverse through this entire mission while skipping like 75% of the fights, if not more.
Nice.
So doing the mission this way, actually,
That
there's
means
a
it's
reward
shorter.
bonus at the end of the
Yes.
mission.
Ew.
If you
Is that
complete
blood?
the mission without any Nidhogg hatchlings, which are like the little keys that
Nidhogg?
like this game's version of the Rusty Key.
I know, right?
What's
and-
Nidhogg doing in this game?
Maxie, I hope you know.
I mean, it's a mythological creature.
No, I know. I'm just saying.
So,
Well, what's
I know.
Nidhogg doing in this game?
If you go
The
through
World Eater?
this way,
Yeah.
it is actually just intended.
No, that's
as, like,
Midgar's.
they
Oh,
thought to
yeah,
themselves
that's
probably, you know,
Midgar, yeah.
how can we reward players for getting through this mission creatively or finding ways to get
But
up to
Nidhogg
these-
is still
these
Norse
places.
mythology.
Unfortunately, Virgil
Mhm.
can just jump
It is.
forward, stinger, and then teleport upwards, and then stinger again. And the stinger there, you see, like Scruff is using it
See,
right
what
now,
is Nidhogg?
has insane verticality on it as well. So it's
Snake.
really good for, instead of, you know, sprinting up these areas, you can just stinger up them as
No, I
well.
just mean like, what is okay? Norse mythology.
And we're actually going to get into a fight with Urizen where we're supposed
It's a
to.
mythical
This
dragon
is
in
the point in this
Norse
game where Dante
mythology.
gets in Devil Trigger, but we've already got
First
that, so we're
striker,
going to tell
or
ourselves,
he who strikes with
or our
malice.
Heartless here, that hey dude, I've already got Sin Devil Trigger. I don't need that to bust you up.
Ah.
Remember what happened like 2 missions ago? So
It's
we're just gonna summon the
a
doppelganger,
dragon who dwells beneath the
stun him
world
up,
tree or Yggdrasil
and then that's gonna be
and
it.
eats its roots.
Going down easy peasy. Might pop the crystal there. Okay, yep. So you can actually one cycle this, but it didn't even matter, dude. He just popped it instantly.
So
again.
Nidhogg
Why did I ever
is all
doubt
about
Virgil?
chaos.
One spin cycle.
It makes sense.
Crystal's gone.
Nidhogg
I
would
wish
chews
that
on the
Vikings
roots
were
of
running one spin
Yggdrasil
cycle like
because he
that,
wants to
I'm telling
pull
you, man.
all of the realms back into
Yeah, That's
chaos.
the beauty of Virgil. He's so powerful that even if you make a small mistake like that,
interesting.
you can easily just clean
Yeah.
it right up.
I like Norse mythology. It's very interesting stuff.
It is.
So this mission right here, this is actually the only co-op mission in the game.
Oh.
But like I
Nidhogg
said,
is also
Virgil
said to
doesn't have
preside
any
over a
friends, so
part
you
of
can't
the
actually play,
underworld
co-op.
called Nostrand, or however the hell you pronounce it.
The cameo system
The
that is
Shore
normally
of
implemented in
Corpses.
DMC5,
Yummy.
is not available
Sounds
for
lovely.
Sky. So there's no network options, so sad face. We do have some time for donations here as well, because this is just kind of a filler mission. We just kind of have to drop down through the floors here.
All right, sure. Let's see what else we got among our wonderful donation messages. How about a $15 donation from Kettle Bear saying, "Sweet dreams to those going to bed." Well, it is a little bit late over here, so I totally understand that. And indeed,
Yeah.
to those going to bed today or right now,
It's getting rid of my
Hurry up and
download.
finish this.
we also got a
Hurry up and finish this
$25
run so I
donation
can go to
from Blue
bed.
Circles. Always got to donate during Double
Are you going to
Decker.
bed after this one?
Thank you for always showcasing DMC games.
Might not be a
and
bad
thanks
stopping
to
point.
everyone for making
Yeah.
the amazing event that it
Getting
is.
late.
We also got a $250 donation from
Hey,
Sharpie.
Sherpy, how's it
Every time
going?
Scruffington runs,
How's your
Sherpy?
ocarina
Team has
construction
a
going?
chance to win the Stanley Cup in overtime. Here's to watch our boy Scruff put on an amazing show tonight. Let's go! Yes, please get another run in next year. Wishing you best of luck to your teams. Oop, sorry, you can say that again.
Oh, I'm just saying thank you so much, Sharky. He's one of my good friends.
Absolutely. Oh, and how about a $500 anonymous donation saying, "Here's a little more motivation."
Oh,
$100. Nice. I'm just ignoring the
Last run,
pun.
by the way, that was one of 2 times that we
I'm just
received
not.
Judgment Cut End
I'm just not
in
acknowledging
the
it.
run. Judgment Cut End is, like I said, the super move for Yamato. And that is just a screen-wide clear, basically. So we use that to pop all the spawners at once. Also, there's some nice grappling hooks.
Less than 4K away from 300,000.
The grappling hook?
300K hype!
The Grim Grips,
the
dude.
Grim Grips.
Oh,
I'm sorry.
oh yeah, I bet it's pretty messy. Oh, what other stuff have you been doing?
We're playing Virgil right now.
It's nice to get some variety going too. Take your mind off of it.
Yeah, those aren't usually there for V.
Has he already fought this thing?
Do any of that?
Yeah, he did. So you fight it again, apparently?
Against a boss rush?
1 of 3 down
I don't
already.
know.
These bosses are so fast.
Yeah, I think it's a boss rush. You're right.
And it just makes this level even faster for Virgil.
Because it said 1 of 3 bosses.
Right? Yeah. And these bosses have less health as well, so they go down even faster than the.
So they were so creative that they decided to do a boss rush.
Yeah, basically the context for this mission is this is the last B mission. And
that's never happened before.
You know, honestly, I'm not really a fan of boss rushes. Unless it's like a mode, like a special mode that you go straight into it. I don't really like it in a game, like in the middle of a game.
Oh, I love the Mega Man boss rushes at the end of the game.
Okay, Mega Man is the exception, sorry. That is the one game that I'm like, okay.
A case here where you were forced to pick back your weapons up. Like, I feel like if V was going to lose all his summons here, Virgil should have lost all of his weapons. But, oh, by the way, this boss is going to die, like, really quickly, too. That was just...
Yeah, this is cavalry.
I don't know. Maybe if I played Devil May Cry, like, I'd be more invested in the speedrun, but...
I don't know why. It just doesn't speak to me at all. It's just boring to me. I don't know why. Because, I mean, it looks like a decent game. It just... I don't know. I just can't get into it.
So crazy, dude.
Don't know what it is.
So crazy. Big shout
I mean, the movement here seems pretty fine, but just...
Theming?
Very, like, mindful decision, I think, to realize that, like,
C-Man? Is that...
these areas is Virgil.
Oh, that's a game.
Oh, really?
Creepy.
I've never heard of that before.
Honestly, nothing tops.
It's like fish with human faces. Is that what? Is that what I'm thinking of?
What? Virgil something to compensate for that. So.
Yeah, it shows that they were definitely thinking about.
Yeah, that's the game where there's fish with human faces, isn't it?
You know,
oh, let me see. I might have seen a blurb of that. Hold on, let me look it up here.
Animation.
Yeah, okay. I haven't actually played it, but I've seen it. Oh my god, it's creepy as hell. Oh my god.
It's the one with fish with human faces, isn't it?
Yes, yes, it is.
Okay. Yeah.
And like frogs and other stuff.
So this mission
Not
here,
my cup
mission
of tea.
15, this is another mission with branching pathways.
It's so creepy.
And so it took us a little bit to figure out like what was faster here, but we actually ended up on the top path here is going to be faster.
What do you actually do in the game? Do you just feed them?
I think so.
I'm
not
sure what you actually do in it.
Stinger here, because you can get a jump off of a ledge here, and then you can just use that to get into the room with the spikes, and then you can just clear right over the spikes. And wow, that was a lot of height. Jeez Louise.
Yeah, I'm not used to locking onto the whatever that was. Oh, it was an orb tree there. Yeah. Sometimes that can happen if you're too high up.
Oh look, spamming the same attack over and over again.
There we go, got him grouped together.
Yeah, I mean there are a lot of games, but that you do that in, but this one is just like it's just like the same thing every time. You know.
Essentially, I don't think they attack Virgil here until Virgil starts attacking.
You talk to it and it grows and evolves.
I believe so, yeah.
It sounds so weird.
You almost didn't let that first Beyblade lizard hit the floor. That was pretty sick.
Also, this is insert defensive.
Oh, that was very. Oh, I don't like. It's very jarring. Those the camera on those jumps.
Yeah.
Ugh.
I don't know anything about sports, by the way, but apparently their defense is nice.
Yeah.
Again,
just pick a sports team with bad defense.
like if I was invested in the series, this might make more sense.
Clear on through those
Now I've watched some of the other Devil May Cry speedruns, and they're a little more interesting. It's this specific one that is that interesting.
This is going to be another
Hey,
instance here where
hey,
the triple
Sabiri.
judgment cuts from
Thank you for the
SGDQ
like.
are gonna be really
If you have not followed Summer Games Done Quick, please do so. It is an awesome charity.
Yes.
And
And
it's a
also
week long.
84
Yeah, I was
Productions.
thinking of styling on these.
Yes.
guys, Virgil has a really cool animation where
We're
it
showing
embraces,
people.
the Andrew
We're
Lee
showing it
Field,
off.
with Yamato, regular
This is a
classes.
good
It's
good
just
cause.
a really cool effect.
It is.
This one is
No
for
stylish dress.
Doctors Without Borders.
They
Yep.
aren't playing
That's what this
ball.
one is.
Mm-hmm.
Finally, they saw what happened.
What
to their
was
boys in
the
tunnels,
what did
and
they
they're
make
like, "We
last
can't
year
mess
on
around.
SGDQ? How much money did
This
they
guy
raise?
here means business."
Like 2.5 million.
Something like
And
that.
this next fight here, this is actually.
But because
like
of the
a
pandemic, it
really
was a lot
good
less
fight
than
to get
normal.
clusters of
Yeah, it was in the middle,
onto,
right in the
because
middle
a
of
lot of enemies just spawn
pandemic.
in on at once.
Yeah,
but you also
so
have to
we'll
make
see
sure
what
that you
happens
get
this
the
year.
Two.
That purple
Let's see.
enemy with blades there
Should
like,
they-
immediately, and then you can prioritize the other enemies just to cut them down. And there's actually like
2.3 million.
there, and you saw that Scruff took out all of
So
them.
roughly
like,
2.3
one
million.
judgment cut.
So I mean that's a
Really
good
good
chunk of change right there, even during a pandemic. Yeah.
Yeah.
So coming up here is
ahead.
Malphas. We used to use Hell on Earth to take her down,
Trippy.
but it's actually faster to just
Oh,
use
if only
and double trigger
did
and
they actually
get
finish
her
it, or they
together.
just straight up cancel it and it's not
Her health bar
coming out?
just, it was there,
Aw.
and now it's not anymore.
I think that was probably one of the more surprising things to me as this run got optimized was that the more that we toyed around with different strats, the more like times that we ended up using judgment cuts on the bosses. Because you would think, right, that the super moves is what you would be using, but judgment cut is just this really, really powerful tool that they gave the character straight off the bat and it just covers so many options.
Oh, they
that
have a version
it ends up
1.0 you can
replacing these moves
download.
that are designed to essentially be nukes. So it really speaks to, you know, how front-loaded they made Virgil's kit. I assume
Oh,
it's
okay.
probably for the legendary.
So they kind of released snippets of it.
you know,
I see.
Tackling that from a new game perspective.
Do you enjoy that one at all?
Nothing doing. We have time for donations here as well because this is we're just kind of going down.
You can just play it online, I think. Oh no, you have to download it. Never mind.
Perfect. Well, before I get to some
so weird.
people that want to say hi, I do want to mention a few of the people that did jump on the aforementioned $5 donation train. Anonymous giving $5 saying choo choo. Tochli? I believe this is pronounced Tochli. Very sorry for butchering that, but on to the $5 train toward 300K.
Wait.
We got
Oh,
Jack
what?
Attack with
It messes with your
$5
files like it does
jumping
like
on
the what was that game,
$5
that recent
train.
game that did that? It was like
No
a
sign to see Devil May Cry 5.
Japanese
It's my favorite
game.
Jackpot.
Is that
Doki
Persona?
Doki Literature
Sam
Club.
gives $100
Yeah, that one.
saying,
So
"Now
kind of
I'm
like that,
motivated."
where it like messes
We
with
also
your
got
actual files.
Nanaki Emmy,
No,
who
Doki
loves
Doki
Scruff.
Doki Doki
Sure,
Literature Club
I've had
only
to get
messes
up
with
at
the actual game
3:30
files.
a.m. to
Right.
donate, and
Oh,
you
so
are
that one
running
messes with,
Final Fantasy
like,
VII Remake,
just
but
normal
community
files.
is community.
Oof.
Now, let's go fast.
Just make a
Raise
virtual
money
machine
for an
and
awesome cause.
play it in that,
Heart.
so you won't care if your files get messed up.
Final Fantasy VII Remake community.
Right?
Lots of good people there.
We also got a $10 donation from Igna77. Gotta donate when my man Scruff is making some devils cry. Good luck, and remember to have fun. You got this.
Hey, thanks, Igna. Much appreciated.
I mean, I'd like to point out that they're not really making a whole lot of donations during this game, so I don't think we're the only ones that aren't that interested in it.
I know.
Speaking of Jackpot, by the way, in this story, Virgil mentions to Dante that he doesn't like saying Jackpot.
It sounds interesting, Trippy.
But then you see
Gilman
we all
edition.
get to hear him. We all get to hear
Adult
him.
edition. But
You
I'm
know, most of this run
I'm
saying
curious.
Jackpot at the end
I hate
of
to
these
say it.
cutscenes. So Virgil, I'm gonna need you to make up your mind about whether or not you like saying jackpot.
It's like that SpongeBob episode where Squidward doesn't like the Krabby Patties. He really secretly does. It's exactly how Virgil is.
All right, we're getting close. We only got maybe about 10 minutes left in the run. Getting close.
A little bit.
I could see that parallel there. Also, again, we can.
The
do
hell is
3
almost over.
Judgment cut bubbles. Cerberus has 3 heads. Little bit of catharsis for all of you that got stuck at the
Windows
boss on
XP.
DMC3. You activated
Oh,
easy
nice.
mode on yourselves.
Oh, I wonder if it'll run on ReactOS eventually. You ever heard of that operating system, Hybrid? Someone's trying to make their own Windows. It's called ReactOS.
But you can do that.
It's like an open source Windows operating
Here,
system.
by the way, that Scruff is going to do.
Nice.
This is actually going to be about
They are,
using the power
I
of
think
trigger
they're around
army, the amount of
XP
regen
level
that you get
right
on
now
Devil Trigger,
with ReactOS.
you infinitely keep up
They're
time
still trying to
on
get it
Doppelganger,
working
so he's gonna
fully
build up
first
the
before moving on to
concentration
higher
a little
versions,
bit
but
here.
I think it's
Get that going,
visually
and then he's gonna
and
have
functionally
enough
around
Devil
XP.
Trigger
Are you kidding me?
for when he activates Doppelganger, he
What?
should be able to just loop yours in here. This is the final yours.
Oh, this is lame.
And he can just keep
Oh
the,
my
you see him
god.
sort of just
Everything
offsetting
about this
the,
game is lame.
the
What the
regen,
hell?
you know, or the drain on
Hey,
the
some
Devil Trigger,
people
so
like
it's
it, I
really
guess.
pretty much offset it as long as he keeps it
It's
going.
not really my
If
thing.
not, nothing doing that boss is stunned. He's not
You
going.
know what I want to see someone do a speedrun of on GDQ?
What's that?
Dynasty Warriors.
Definitely one of
killed him
my
when he was doing a
favorite missions.
backflip.
I mean,
I haven't seen a Dynasty
I put
Warriors
them while he's in
speedrun.
the air too, and it just looks funny.
can you? I mean, yeah, you could speedrun it, but I mean,
Alright,
like,
so time for
anyone
Max's
can do
favorite
it.
Stage, Mission 18.
No, but like speedrunning it.
where we
I know
have to
anyone can
fight
play it, but
all
I mean
of
like
these
speedrunning it.
Because at this point,
I want to see what the
Virgil has
high
now
level
come
play
back,
of Dynasty Warriors is.
in the story, you know, he's been infused back into himself by V and Urizen combining. So Dante has to go
That'd be
and
interesting.
fight the
Yeah.
Which
images of
Dynasty
the
Warriors?
mirages of
It's a good
nightmares from his
question.
time as, Michelangelo in DMC1.
I'd have to look up,
We
but
not
there
only got
was
these
one.
big throwback bosses here. We've also got the
I want to say Dynasty Warriors. I can't remember which one it was. I think it was on the
5 or later.
PS2. I think it was like 4, something like that, around there.
5 or later.
Again, they're
Why do you
just
say
gonna
that?
fall right to judgment cut. And Scruff wants to be sure that he picks up the white orbs that are in every fight.
Oh, I don't
in
like-
this
you
mission,
don't like the games
because
before
then
that?
That's going to be where he gets a lot of his SDT from. and he's
5
gonna be
was
using
like
that to
4.
actually
Like if
skip
you
a
attack
phase
start
on
hitting an enemy,
Nightmare.
it locks onto them.
And so
But
normally,
starting with
when
5,
go
you
and
could
fight
just
Nightmare, which is
free
the
form it.
golem that V summons in this game.
Yeah.
If that makes sense.
If you get him down to a certain
Yeah, I
amount
see what you're
of health,
saying.
Like I think it's a timer. So I couldn't find my words there for a second. So
There's like a bazillion Dynasty Warriors games out there now, Trippy. You definitely don't want to start with the first one because all they are just better versions of the previous one. So graphical upgrades and movement input upgrades. What are they at now? Is it 8?
I don't
Something
know.
like that. Something like
Loads
that.
and loads of characters.
But they also have Samurai Warriors, Hyrule Warriors is the Zelda version of it. What else do they have? I think they have a... Yeah.
And then once we do that, and we get
Which is a
into
mashup
the
between
Nightmare
Dynasty
fight,
and
we'll
Samurai.
be able to, you'll
crazy.
see just how quickly
Oh,
the
9?
conflict's there, and then he's
Jeez.
just gonna
So
melt
many of
sort
them.
of into this
And then
world
there's,
and
I think there's a Dragon Quest version as well, like Dragon Quest Heroes, I think is what it's
so
called.
he doesn't have the full
Jeez.
concentration meter here, but
Yeah,
because
they're
he's
going
doing
hard
all
on
the
it.
SDT, and he'll have the 3,
But the second
he's gonna
Hyrule
build
Warriors
3
that's coming
times
out
concentration.
looks really
So
good though.
It's not going to be too
That's good.
detrimental to the strat here.
I played a tiny bit of the first one
Yep.
on a Switch emulator,
Exactly.
but it like locked up on me at one
So I
point,
actually
so I was
wanna
waiting
do
for
this.
the Switch
I
to
wanna explain
the
this next
emulator to
boss really
fix
quickly, so they
get it fixed.
actually did
I see.
give Virgil
It's probably fixed by now. It
a
was a long
unique
time
boss
ago,
in this
actually.
game. This is the first time that Virgil has had his own unique boss in a mainline DMC series. We're actually going to fight, surprise, his brother, Dante. So they didn't make us
Oh,
do the
no.
Virgil mirror match
Virgil
like they
versus
would
Dante.
in DMC3. Dante has 2
Let me
different
guess,
forms
he's
that
gonna
you fight
spam
him
the
in.
same
He has
damn
a
attack
starter
over and over
equipment, which are
again.
Rebellion,
You mean the one that he's done on
Shadow,
every
Heavy
boss?
Ivory,
Yeah.
and,
We'll
Balrog
find
Two
out.
Stars.
Let's
And
see.
he
Let's see if
has
it's any different.
20, where he has
Wait for it.
everything,
Let's see. Wait, it's
available.
different.
So
Oh, he got
he
attacked.
has he has his own
Oh, he got
SDT,
hit.
he has Cavalier, he has King Cerberus.
Maybe he's supposed to get hit.
Shucks, Everything.
I think he's
Here
I guess he
we're
doesn't
gonna be
die.
Trying to die to him as quickly as possible.
Oh,
we're gonna
there
be
you go.
Using a Red Orb Revive, which is the 3rd tier of a Red Orb Revive.
Dynasty Warriors 9. Wait, is that the new one that hasn't come out yet, Trippy, or is it out?
This includes bosses, so you're just going to see.
Because I think they were
Dante
making
boom,
9.
goodbye. And on
Let me see if
top
it's
of
out.
that, it's also going to fill our concentration meter as well as our Devil
My
Trigger,
wife
so
and
we're
I
gonna get
used to
do
play Dynasty Warriors all the time in
And
high
now,
school
as
and
this fight
college
wraps
together.
up, I'm gonna shut
She
up
loved that game.
because
awesome.
the best theme in the game is about to play. And I
Yeah,
want
we were
everyone
back
to
in high
see
school.
Attack. Oh, look at
Oh,
that.
he is
Spam
doing
the
it.
attack.
Oh no. There's a little bit of movement this time, at least, though. Dynasty Warriors 9. When does it come out?
So we have to get through this one.
Oh, it already came out. It came out in 2018.
All right, here we go.
With mostly negative reviews. Oh no.
Bury the light.
Hey,
Thank you, Fakrul.
Fakrul Salim. Sorry if I mispronounced your name. I'm trying really hard. You can correct me if I'm wrong. But thank you for the like. Welcome to the stream. Just watching some summer games done quick. FTG Fakrul. Thank you for the like.
Yep, thank you.
Oh, and thank you for the follow, Fakrul. Nice. Yeah, we're gonna do another watch party for SGDQ on Thursday night, and then late Saturday night for the finale. We'll be doing that. Other than that, though, then we play some other games.
Yeah, I love the commentary. This never gets old. It's like it got old 10 minutes into the run.
I know, right? Oh, you know what? I just thought of something. You know, we are kind of doing a service to SGDQ right now, because they only stream on Twitch.
Yeah.
So people that don't use Twitch will never watch a live feed. So we're exposing them to more people. Woo!
Yeah, go us.
Please donate, everyone, to Summer Games Done Quick. It's a really good cause.
Please check out Games Done Quick on Twitch.
Yes, I'll do a link to it again. But here is the schedule for Games Done Quick. If you're on the main website, they also have.
This run is done.
Oh, I know, right? Jeez.
I figured that would have been a cheap way to end it.
Here is.
Let's just fight Dante straight up.
Here's the link to the schedule for all the games that you can watch and tune in on Twitch.
Oh yeah. So yeah, that was.
And then also you can donate on the website as well. There's a donation thing. Even $5 really helps. It really adds up. Most of the donations, even when they get like $2.3 million, most of it's made up by small donations. So, everyone should donate.
I also want to give a big shout out to the entire Devil May Cry community, both speed and style.
Usually Hybrid and I, what we do is we look on the schedule and we find a game that we just absolutely really love, and we watch that run, and then we'll donate during that run.
Heck yeah.
That's generally what I do. Or you can donate multiple times throughout the run, or throughout the marathon. You know, either way, it's a really good cause. I recommend everyone donate at least $5 or more if you want. But it all helps.
I'll be donating Thursday night during our stream.
Yeah.
During the black and white race.
Nice.
And hopefully.
Hey, no sleep. Hey, Harris.
Hey, how's it going?
Thank you for the like, Harris. What, Trippy? What's wrong?
And also make sure you stick around for the rest of GDQ, because Gallus Rini is going to be running some Bayonetta right after this, and then Cosmic.
Oh, that's funny. It shows the translation on the stream, the restream chat on stream.
No.
So even when it's like just nonsense words and it translates it, it puts it on there. Oh well. When someone speaks a different language, it's nice to have it on there.
Yeah.
It's funny, it corrected No Sleep though. No Sleep's like hello, and Restream Bot's like it's spelled hello.
And thank you GQ as well for having me. Yeah, that's it from me.
And I want to say that it's because of runners like you, Scruff, and you, Cosmic, that the Devil May Cry community has
Hey, we've had 100 messages today in Restream Chat.
Yay!
Hey, Ronaldo, thank you for the like.
Hello, thank you.
Community Discord. I did not think it was going to get to this point where all of these games.
Please follow Games Done Quick.
Yes.
It's kind of wild to think back. So, thank you very
A
much
remake,
for having me
Chirpy?
for this, and,
Oh man, that's hilarious. Thank you, No Sleep, for keeping track.
You guys are pretty cool.
Yep, thank you.
No, I'm joking. He's doing 101, 103, 104.
Oh no.
Oh, only in Japanese. Have you seen if there's anyone that's done a fan translation? Stop it, No Sleep. Alright, so we got Bayonetta up next. That's 2 hours. Oof. It's already pretty late though. It's like 11 o'clock, so I think
that's gonna do it for me.
Yeah, I think we'll probably end it here. We'll be doing a watch party on Thursday night. This Thursday night. I think we're starting it around 7:30 Central.
Yep.
Yeah, we'll be starting around 7:30 p.m. Central Standard Time. So if you want to tune in Thursday night with us, we'll do a nice little watch party and do commentary.
Yep. So if the timing is right, that should put us at a Pokemon game.
Nice. Oh, that's crazy, Trippy. You actually have to speak to it?
All right,
That's
ladies and
nuts.
gentlemen, that
Oh,
was
wow.
Devil May
What?
Cry 5
Oh,
Special
no.
Edition
Well,
by
guess you better learn some
Knockout the
Japanese.
Scruffington. Thank you so much.
Konnichiwa.
Scruff, for that shout at the end,
Right.
and it was such a great honor.
All right,
share
well,
my first
thank you everyone for
Super
watching. We'll
hero
have another
this
stream
year.
on Thursday night for a
Good
watch party.
pal, great
But
guy,
Heck yeah.
and
thanks for tuning in.
what a game
Yep.
with
We'll see y'all later.
a
Have a good night.
spectacular
Good night.
finale.